The Duel of the Fates, the Battle of the Heroes, the Clash on Bespin, and oh yeah, even the Skirmish on Florum.
That's right. We're going deep on this one.
From the second Death Star to Cetos,
to Mandalore and Starkiller Base.
It's the ultimate Star Wars lightsaber duels tier list.
And it starts right now.
Let's get ranking. You make no sense sometimes. You kill me.
Crash out? Is that what happened?
You're already crashing out.
I am. I'm here.
This is madness.
Ooh, we are back with some more tier list madness, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a rematch of sorts.
One of our first ever lists from a couple years ago was ranking lightsaber duels. So there's a lot of lightsaber battles in Star Wars. All 9 movies. We are going to touch on the shows, but from the shows, we're only doing like 1 or 2.
It was only like 25 lightsaber duels.
We have never lived that down.
It is true.
So today, my friends, look, you see the coverage here on the table?
Yes.
We aren't missing any today.
Literally,
okay?
Cup runneth over. I mean, we're talking, look. Luke versus Ben.
Does that even count?
Lightsabers touch.
I guess it counts.
Yes.
Is that where it goes? Fair enough.
Yep,
okay,
there you
that's
go.
what we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen. You, for all you guys out there that left comments, what about Maul versus Sidious? What about that time that Ahsoka got evil and fought Anakin and Obi-Wan on Mortis? Well, guess what, guys? We got you covered today.
Yes.
Okay, everything. If it's in the movies or the shows, we're talking about it.
Yes.
I know we're going to get the comments. What about the Old Republic cinematics? Maybe another day. Okay.
Yeah.
This is enough. Believe
There's a
me.
lot.
So let's just get right into it, my
All right,
friend.
let's
So
do
we
it.
start out with the deeds here.
Yes.
How about a little Obi-Wan Kenobi action from the hit television show?
I was going to say, one of Connor's favorite Disney Plus series.
From the critically acclaimed Obi-Wan Kenobi television.
Yes.
Do I count as a critic because I acclaimed it? Probably not. But anyway.
Maybe.
So this
Maybe, everything has its fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the rematch of the century, my friend.
yes.
This is the final episode.
That's how they tried to, pin it on us.
I still get mad at all that concept art that looks so much cooler than this.
Yep. Just looks like they're fighting on the volume.
You know what, though? I've been watching a lot of lightsaber duels to prep for this list.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something about this that I don't like about the show overall is how the lightsabers are like key lights.
Yeah.
Makes the show very dark, and I really don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of like it in this scene, though, just thematically speaking.
Yeah.
It's like it's just them.
Yeah.
On this barren moon. It's just these two souls, these opposing forces going head to head.
And what I do like too is when you're using that as the light where it's kind of like, this is good and this is evil. And then too, you see the light on their faces at the end. Because are we counting that? Are we going to count like the kind of the lore around it? Or are we just talking about...
The lightsabers are still on.
Yes, they are on. But are we doing the lore around it? The story around it? Or are we just doing, hey, these are kids in the woods hitting each other with sticks? Is that what it is?
Here's my criteria. Story is king.
Story is king.
Story is king.
Story is
Very
king.
close second, choreography.
Yeah. Okay.
Those two better match up. That what you see in S tier are likely those two linking up together.
Gotcha.
And then the rest of it, I'm taking in to a lesser degree, but performance, how it's shot.
Yeah.
Because you can have really good choreography, but the cinematography is terrible.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this has a little bit of that. So here's what I'll say. Story. I know a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of this show, but even still, I hear a lot of people say they like this.
Yeah.
At least like the conversation at the end. So story, I'm good on story.
Yeah.
Choreography, I'll be honest, I like it.
Yeah.
It's not the best we've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I think it's better that people give it credit for, especially there toward the end of the fight when Obi-Wan starts getting his mojo.
Fighting like Anakin.
And he's fighting like Anakin.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I know maybe I'm hitting you with a hot take right away. I think it's a low A fight. I like it a lot.
I'm okay with low A. I felt like I've sat and I've reflected and I knew that this would be one that you'd be coming in hot on. I was like, you know what? If he offers a low A, I'll let him have it. Yeah, that I'm okay with that.
I've softened on the show overall.
Yeah.
I definitely see more of the critiques than I used to. But it's because of moments like this that like it lives okay in my head.
But just so everyone's clear though, I think that the conversation really outshadows this fight at the end.
It does.
Is that like and maybe it was supposed to do that, but at the same time, looking at the conversation, I think that this fight's kind of disappointing. This rematch of the century that we were supposed to get.
Well, I think that if I may, the rematch of the century really is their conversation.
Yeah.
And
maybe just offering closure.
I just like that a lot. It feels very much, I think they started with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they built the rest of the show around the concepts of this fight. And unfortunately, the rest of the show suffers for it.
Yeah.
So, okay, every time a lightsaber is on, that's our key light.
Yeah.
It's okay in this scene, especially at the end, but no thanks in the rest.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing very simple kind of close-up cinematography, and it's not this grand epic because it's a closer character-driven story.
Mm-hmm.
Great here.
Yeah.
You lose it a little bit in the rest. And then there is the volume, but it's hard for me to put that on it because it was COVID.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Hey, we got a little bit of agreement. Look at the star. Hey, look at that.
Hey, what do you know?
I think those cats were hitting. Those were players at the top of their game. Maybe not the top, but we got a big one already.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I was going to say. So we have Baylan versus Ahsoka round 2. We're going to start, since it's Seth, we're going to start things in C and then we'll work our way up. Okay. Does it have story? Does it have, I'll try and stay within the lanes of your,
Is that
your
not
criteria.
Your criteria?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just, you're
vibing.
I just do things.
You just vibing.
I just vibe.
It's okay to vibe.
I was going to say, let's be honest. You study. I don't. That's the difference between you and me. That's the whole. I don't know.
I'm studying the blade.
Yes,
you were out.
I was out.
Risen up the.
I guess
risen up the court.
I guess I was risen the court while you were studying the blade. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this fight. You don't get to see a lot of this fight because it's cutting back and forth between the other stuff. And what you do see, it's a lot of close-ups and chit-chatting. I think their first fight's way better.
Oh yeah, this is pretty weak.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we're going here.
D?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I could be convinced.
Let's do a C.
You don't get to see much.
I'm looking at the C of Clone Wars.
Yes,
here.
It's true.
Don't get me wrong. I know I just made everybody mad with that sentence. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of great in Clone Wars, but come on, we got a huge stack. I bet stuff you didn't even think about is in here. In fact, let's just start with the movie.
The movie, okay.
Clone Wars movie. There's only 3 fights, and I do apologize. You're going to see something up on screen, but I screwed up the icons for these. Let's start with Ahsoka versus Ventress.
F. It's 2 hits, and then she runs away.
Boom! I told you we're going deep today, guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
Obi-Wan versus Asajj.
Slightly better. I don't know if it gets out of F though. A D. It could be low D because they actually do. Yes, that's the whole problem. Is that this is that early animation? Like you can just tell that they're trying to figure it out still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, Anakin versus Dooku.
I feel like some money went here, but I still don't know if it gets out of D. That's the whole thing.
Really?
It's okay. It's not very long.
I'll be honest. I'd give this a B.
A B, Connor?
Look, here's what I like about it.
Here's what I like.
I love the visuals.
Yeah.
I forgot that Christopher Lee came back to do Dooku.
Yeah, that is really cool. I will give you that. Yeah, it's cool.
Still that very stiff early Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think a lot of the budget went here.
It's true because he blows the sand in Anakin's face. That looks pretty cool.
I'll give you a C. What about a C?
I guess it could go here.
Okay.
I don't think that it's, well, the more I look at it, that's it needs to be down there. Yeah.
Wow. We're starting with a bottom heavy board today.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Guess what? This is pristine.
It is.
This is pristine.
We're pretty mean today.
We got to take care of it.
Yeah. We're looking at that game tape.
Yes.
And, some of these players weren't on their A game.
Anakin versus Dooku, Attack of the Clones. Starter in C.
And it probably stays there.
I like this fight. It does the same thing this does with the whole... I really like that they were trying something new.
Yeah, it's very novel in this movie.
Yes. This is also the one time you get to see someone dual wield in the movies. So that's pretty cool too. Can you give me a low B?
I guess.
I like it. I don't know what you don't... What do you not like about it?
It's just it's also very stiff.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's a lot to this fight. For it being the big climactic duel with Count Dooku, who we've heard so much about.
Yeah.
I think the fight after it is much better. We will get there.
Gotcha.
You're your man, poker face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Hey, pulling another Kenobi. This is their episode 3 fight, which here's the problem, right? Look at these. Can you tell the difference in those 2 pictures?
Not really.
This is when they meet for the first time.
Yeah. This was horrible.
I have a love-hate with this.
This is so horrible.
I love the beginning of it.
Yeah.
But I hate the lighting so much.
How does he sneak up on him? That's the
I
other
know.
thing. You can hear him breathing. literally the only light out there is their lightsabers, and you don't hear the lightsaber open. It's just there. I hate it so much.
The geography is not good.
I don't even really like the whole, I know that we've argued about this to the end, like even how this fight ends with the dragging through the fire and then just letting him go. And then just,
see, I like that.
I know you do, but I don't like it. And it just, the comments were, maybe he's scared of fire. Yes. That's it. That's not it. Darth Vader's scared of fire.
That's not it. No. He lets him go because it wasn't the fight he wanted.
Even Darth Vader's disappointed.
I know.
You just said it.
Fine.
There we go.
Fine. It's in D because the story needed it to be in D.
It's in D, so this could be an A.
I see.
Yeah.
No, for real. I think that is true.
Yeah. Ooh. Grievous versus Obi-Wan. But this is the time in Revenge of the Sith, not in the many times in Clone Wars.
Oh gosh, we'll get there.
Yeah, exactly. Top of C, bottom of B, like somewhere in there. Because
bottom of B. Come on.
The bottom of B? Why do you want the bottom of B? I'm gonna make you.
Clone Wars has diluted this so much.
It's terrible.
So much.
It's terrible. And I thought even. Like, surely they didn't show him pull out all his arms. Oh no, they do. Yes. Like, it's like the third fight. He's got all of it. I'm like, why didn't you guys let's keep that a secret or something?
Let's separate that for a moment.
Yeah.
Just Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. This just doesn't last.
Of it.
Yeah, but it just doesn't last very long.
No, it doesn't.
We read the book last year. It's so much better in the book too, which I know that you can always say that, but like even just. Again, he's spinning arms, and then all of a sudden, like Obi-Wan's able to get in and just start cutting them all up.
It can stay in C, I guess. Yeah. Whatever. It's not really a whole lot there.
Yeah.
Choreography is fine.
Yeah.
But I love the spectacle, and I like the performances, and I like the camera work.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. I mean, Grievous has a great design, and we get to really see.
He does. I really like that zoom in on his face, where it's like, you are doomed.
That shot looks so real, even today. It's wild.
Good. This is good.
Let's just keep running.
All right.
Clone Wars season 1.
Season 1.
All right, season 1, episode 4, Grievous versus Kenobi.
He's on a train.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bottom half of F tier is now Obi-Wan versus Grievous tier.
Okay.
It happens so much.
It does. It's a lot.
It's so much.
And it really dilutes this.
And the fights are all fine.
But in their defense, though, they can't have Anakin meet him. So that already is like, right there.
This. Have him fight other people. But does he have to keep fighting Obi-Wan?
Here's the other thing, too, is I'm going to make everybody bad. That if that is one of the major problems with your show, maybe your show's not worth doing or your story's not worth doing where 50% of your cast can't meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have Anakin fight Asajj Ventress again.
I don't mind Obi-Wan and Grievous meeting a lot. It's just they fight all the time.
A lot of episodes.
Bro. So the next one we have is Grievous versus Ahsoka in season 1, episode 7.
Yeah, she does a lot of hiding in this one.
Yes.
A lot of hide and seek.
This is the one where the droid betrays her or whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's here.
Yep,
it's here.
A lot of early Clone Wars is going to be this.
It's stiff, and it's not very good. This is slightly better.
Season 1, episode 9,
slightly better.
and Ahsoka versus Ventress. This is slightly better.
Yeah.
I think this is a C.
That could be a C. Yep.
I agree with that. Now we get Lair of Grievous, season 1, episode 10.
Yeah.
Fisto and his Padawan versus Grievous. I actually kind of like this.
Yeah, I like the clones trying to shoot grapple guns into him and hold him down and stuff like that while they, cut off all of his appendages. That's kind of wild.
It's also C, though, probably.
It's fine.
And then the latter half of this fight in season 1, 10, we have Fisto versus Grievous.
I think this could be top of C, bottom of B, because it's it gets nuts that there's 4 lightsabers going against 2 lightsabers.
Sort of B. I'm okay with that.
A little bit dual wielding. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
Final one from season 1. We have season 1, episode 16, Asajj Ventress versus Obi-Wan and Anakin on Christophsis.
This is the one where she cuts the
floor.
Yeah, no, the octopus droid. Well, the floor, and then she cuts the octopus droid. It's okay. I don't know. No, it's probably a D still.
I struggle with a lot of the Asajj fights. When she's fighting Obi-Wan and Anakin, I'm like, how are you keeping up with both of them?
I know.
It's the power scaling in Clone Wars is so weird.
It's weird. And then also when you start thinking about the whole, my powers have doubled since the last time we met. Count, stop it. That makes...
You fought 4 times.
You fought a lot, and you kind of kicked his butt more than once. So it's well, hold on. How strong are you, kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's D. It's here. It's somewhere.
Man, we're being real mean to Clone Wars. Don't worry. It gets better.
Hey, this is pristine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think there could be an animation up there in S?
I think so.
You think so? Ooh,
I think so.
I wonder if we'll agree on which one.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe more than one could make S.
Ooh, that's fun.
You never know. You never know.
It's a Duel of the Fates.
Yes, it is. If you didn't know, because I guess that does happen in the other prequel movies as well. That's it.
It's Anakin going to save his mom.
Exactly. No, this is Yoda fighting Palpatine. Anyway, so
you just gave a lot of people just an aneurysm just now.
Do they pay attention to my rules? Do they?
I don't know. I think so. I think a lot of people skip around, to be honest.
They might. I was going to say that they don't really care. So, okay. I traditionally am not a huge fan of this fight. I will admit it, but I do think I could be happy with it there. I could see the argument for low S. I could see it.
I know.
But to me personally, this does feel a little bit like three strangers fighting each other. And that does bother me about it. That they don't know that much about each other.
Yeah.
You're not getting this, at least with I know you could say that these are two strangers fighting each other. But that's one of our things. Why? What do you think?
Let me compare it to something I said here. This is like a zoom in.
Yeah.
A very personal confrontation.
Yes.
And that's great. I like it when we do that.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like a zoom out.
Yeah.
The duel of the fates, the fate of the galaxy, the fate of Anakin Skywalker is right here.
Yeah.
So I'm not bothered by the fact that they don't know Darth Maul.
Yeah.
I feel the weight of when he reveals himself.
Yeah.
That's the first time they've officially seen a Sith. I know they fight in the desert earlier, but they're kind of not sure. Qui-Gon has a pretty good feeling. Yeah. But now he's out there and it's public.
Yeah.
Everything changes when that elevator door opens.
Yes.
The galaxy was a certain way. And now everything changes. And the outcome, this is an inflection point.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fork in the road after that elevator opens.
Yeah.
It's going to go this way or it's going to go this way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you feel that. I think you feel that not only from the grandeur of the music,
mm-hmm.
but the cinematography. We're cutting away to the Federation ship, to the droid control ship. We're cutting to the fight with the Gungans.
Yeah.
It feels very much like this. Nothing will be the same after this battle.
Mm-hmm.
I like that at the end of this fight, we then zoom in when
mm-hmm.
Qui-Gon is killed because now it's personal.
Yep.
It was big, grand scale. We're in a war. Like this is crazy, but now Obi-Wan is a
personal
very
moment,
personal
yeah.
connection. The choreography is great. I don't know that I agree with people who say it's like the best choreography.
Maul versus Obi-Wan for that like 45 seconds. And that's why I just as you were talking, I was like, I'm thinking about all of it because I think it gets really the duel gets better when they get boxed in. Yes. I really like the shot of Maul throwing the droid head into the door.
Yeah, me too.
Other than that, though, I think it's just fine.
Really? I like the whole the visuals and the choreography while they're on those bridges.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you like what you said, the best part by far is Obi-Wan versus Maul. There
yes, well, just even Darth Maul and the music getting some time to breathe when the Duel Fates isn't even playing. It says,
yeah.
Koratana is happening. And you're just you could feel in the back of your head, it's like, oh no, Qui-Gon, no. And then he gets stabbed. And us along with Obi-Wan are like, and then then it goes into the best part of the fight.
Well, notice how the music even guides you to that point.
Yeah,
too, right. It's
true.
It's big, it's grand, it's epic, and
then it calms
now we're getting
down.
Close-ups. We're getting that kind of just deep, personal.
I prefer that. That's an interesting thing. I guess I prefer lightsaber fights being a little bit more quiet rather than loud and bombastic.
Yeah. Yeah. I like a little column A and column B. It depends.
I gotcha. So S is S.
S is S.
S is
All
S.
right. Ooh, speaking of S. Obi-Wan and Anakin versus Dooku. My powers have doubled since last we met, Count.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count.
What, 2 weeks ago?
Twice the pride, double the fall.
Again, I have to ignore Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Putting together this list, I realized a lot more of the flaws of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
There are some highs of Clone Wars, but man, some of the choices, it's like it really dilutes moments like this. I love this fight.
I wish that Clone Wars, they went in with a plan, because it does seem like they was just like, we're just going to keep making episodes. We're just going to keep going. Like, I wish that they would have been like, nah, we have 3 seasons to tell our stories.
Yeah.
I think I would have preferred that.
That's why I know we talk about it all the time, but I think the better bridge between episode 2 and 3 is actually Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars.
It's pretty good.
This is great for world building and everything, but
Yeah.
hey, we're not talking about Clone Wars.
Yeah.
We're talking about this fight.
Yeah.
It's an A-tier fight.
It is an A-tier fight. I do like this one. I like the dialogue. I like the. I wish it was a little bit longer. Wish I had a little bit more time to breathe. But I get it. That whole first act of Revenge of the Sith feels like its own movie.
Yeah,
it's moving at a breakneck pace because it has to.
And talking about no music again here too.
It's true.
Right? Most of this,
you just hear the explosions and stuff like that
as they get started.
Yes,
and I loved the just Anakin and versus Dooku part.
Yes, gosh, Palpatine tempting Anakin.
Yeah,
because that's all
very intentionally. I think reminds me a lot of the Death Star 2 fight.
Oh,
similar visuals and feels.
Palpatine turning around in the chair.
Yeah,
Sith Lords are a speciality. Yeah, he really helped.
A tier.
A tier. So, we have an outlier here. Perhaps we need to go to the tape on this one. This is one where actually this is a lightsaber duel, but the sabers never actually touch.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Luke Skywalker fighting against Kylo Ren.
Let's roll the tape.
On Crate, yes. I mean, as you can see, Kylo's coming in, but there actually is no connection.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's right. Mm-hmm. You know, though, visuals.
Yes.
On point.
Yes. And
the cameraman is the real MVP in this fight, I think, when you really start to sit and think about it.
It's true. And let's not forget also the reason why they're fighting.
Dude.
Yes, I was going to say that.
We just covered The Last Jedi, and you know what? I have so much more appreciation to the final act of this movie.
Yes. I
think a lot of critiques for the first act are very valid.
Yes.
But we start getting peak toward the end.
Yes. People always talk about they want to see the Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. I want to see Luke Skywalker, the legend. Well, guess what, man? We're seeing the legend literally project himself across the galaxy to do what? To save his friends.
And here, let's look at this right here. As they start coming out at each other, I know we just mentioned lightsabers don't actually touch, but think about the skill in order to do that. Luke Skywalker needs to maintain the illusion to save the Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just about trading blows with Kylo. He needs to skillfully dodge his attacks, but still be engaged in the duel at the same time.
To think almost that he is so in tune with the Force, he knows where Kylo's going to swing before Kylo swings.
Yes.
Which is, when you sit and think about that, that's insanity, along with the fact that he's projecting himself across the galaxy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yes, where it's guys, this is peak Jedi beyond peak Jedi. This is, knowledge and defense, my friends. Knowledge and defense. And I think, it also belongs in A tier because of that.
I almost would give it S. I'll be honest with you.
It's really cool, but at the same time, it is an outlier. They don't actually touch.
Fine. I'll agree with an A tier.
Okay.
I'll agree with an A tier.
All right.
Just because it does bend the rules a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is slept on. I think people let their hatred toward TLJ blind them. Don't get me wrong. Go back and watch the videos, the sequel videos, if you want kind of more in-depth look at these. But this is awesome. Everything you said.
Yes, there can be low points to films, but at the same time, you need to celebrate it where the director gets it right. And my goodness, he's getting the idea of a Jedi right here. And especially a Jedi like Luke Skywalker. They're getting that right.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Okay. A little bit more Phantom Menace action.
Boom.
The desert.
This one sucks.
It does.
Yes. Oh, you're being generous. You can't even see it half the time. Some of it's outside the door.
Yeah, but
hey, what's going on?
Can't be that.
Fly lower.
I think it's kind of cool.
It's okay. You just really don't get much of it.
C is okay. I think it's doing more heavy lifting than all those other fights. Yeah.
You're being really generous. I'll let it go. I don't really want to fight it. But hope we don't disagree. That's what you're saying. Okay.
More Clone Wars?
Sure.
Let's do a
few more Clone Wars.
A little more Clone Wars. Okay,
hey, we're off
season 2.
Season 2, yeah.
That's where things started to get a little interesting. We have fake Jocasta Nu versus Ahsoka in season 2, episode 1.
Guys, I'm sorry. This is good. It's real good. It has no business being this good.
Yeah, it's that bounty hunter lady, right?
Yes.
Or the thief or whatever.
She's like Zam Wessel.
And she like drinks a polyjuice potion to look like Jocasta.
Well, Zam Wessel, she's a shapeshifter. Yeah.
Changeling.
Yeah. Why is Ahsoka getting better fights than like all of the the fights in
Why
season
is it going
1?
so hard?
It is. It has no business going this
You can
hard.
see they leveled up though in season 2.
They have. I would say it's B.
All right.
Yeah, it's B.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Now we get something kind of interesting. Season 2. Well, they really picked things up in season 2 for sure. Season 2, episode 8, Ahsoka versus Barriss Offee, but Barriss Offee is like a zombie.
Oh no, you're evil. This one sucks. It's
Really?
not good. It's not good.
I kind of like it.
What do you like about it? It's a lot of cat and mouse again. That she's like, I don't want to fight you, and then she's like blocking, then runs away. I gotta make it cold. It's like
it's unique. I like how unique it is.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's a lot of cat and mouse episodes.
I want to celebrate when Clone Wars gets unique because there's a lot of Obi-Wan versus Grievous tier going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? You think it's like a C or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give it a C.
All right.
Put it above Baylan.
Put it above Baylan.
Let's move because I got a feeling we're going to have a lot of low C's.
We're going to have all kinds of stuff here.
Heath Koth versus Grievous.
It's okay. He has some Magna Guards helping him. Cool. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Oh, look, here we go. S209.
What?
Grievous versus Obi-Wan.
Oh, wow.
Goes in Grievous versus Obi-Wan tier. That was actually not bad.
You're just going to give them all.
Dude, I'm not joking. They pick out one that stands out to you.
There is one where Obi-Wan, he uses like the Magna Guard staff against Grievous.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. But again, every idea that really happens in Clone Wars, they kind of do it in Revenge of the Sith.
I'm sticking to my guns. Unless you have a good argument to get it out of Obi-Wan versus Grievous tier, it's staying.
I gotcha.
This is Adigalia versus Grievous.
It's like 2 hits. It's not very long. Yeah, and you got to just do that. Because unfortunately, because this is the way we're doing it, guys. A lightsaber hit.
You wanted this.
This is what you wanted.
2 years ago. We've been thinking about this for 2 years. All those comments we got.
Oh my gosh.
It's your fault.
Yep.
All you guys. Hey, look
Welcome
at
to Tierless Madness.
S2 episode 10. Look who it is. It's Obi-Wan versus Grievous. Does it look any different than all those other ones? No, it doesn't.
It all just blurs together.
Oh my God. Season 2, episode 11, Sinube versus the Thief. This isn't very long, but
it's
I
like 3 hits.
I think this could be C tier. I like Master Sinube, and it is the payoff to all of that. Like, you we got to be slow to be fast, or I don't know what he says, but it's something like that.
You gotta be slow to be fast. Ka-chow. Anyway, did you know I saw Cars for the first time last year?
Yeah. You've mentioned this a few times.
Have I on the show?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was such an impactful part of your life.
Yeah.
I guess.
Ka-chew.
Season 2, episode 12, Obi-Wan versus Pre Vizsla.
Again, a lot of cat and mouse. He doesn't do any, Pre Vizsla has better fights. That's what I'm saying.
But finally something cool at least.
Finally, it's something different. I still think it's C tier.
Fine.
But
it's finally something cool. I like the Darksaber.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. We leveled up a little bit other than Obi-Wan versus Grievous every 5 minutes.
It's happening all the time. George, what were you thinking? Uh-oh. Here there be legends. Guys, this is Anakin versus Asajj Ventress. And I know what you're thinking, because we've talked about that. But that's the Clone Wars. This is Clone Wars by Genndy Tartakovsky. And maybe if I were to be so bold.
Do it. Yep.
Yeah, because lightsabers in the rain.
Peak.
So good. The ending of the fight.
So good.
I know. It does everything. It does all, it literally ticks all the boxes. Look at all of this and this does better than all of that.
I'd rather have that than any of this.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's crazy how much Genndy did in the little time he was allotted.
Yeah. I love the Clone Wars.
Yes.
For the world building, the new characters, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if I'm just thinking about the simple story of the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
I just need this.
Yeah.
I love this duel so much.
It is.
The visuals are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It's so intentional. I mentioned this when we reviewed it, and it's still something I appreciate so much. When a character is designed in any movie or anything, all those choices are pretty intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Why give Asajj Ventress 2 red lightsabers? Why does she dual wield? Is it just to be cool? Maybe.
Nah, it's to lose one.
It's to lose one.
Yes.
When she fights Anakin at the top of the temple on Yavin 4.
Yes.
And think about the symbolism of that, by the way.
Exactly.
They're on the Masai temple, something
yes,
like that.
on top of a Sith temple.
And then Anakin, the visual of Anakin with a red lightsaber losing his cool.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you need that
using
bridge.
his robot hand to disarm her, to take her red lightsaber.
So good.
Yes. While he's beating her up, you get flashes of Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Yoda.
It's good,
good stuff.
It is so friggin' good.
Yes.
I'm glad you put those on the list because Count Dooku versus Yoda.
You know how I feel about this fight.
You have to take that out, man. Tell the story again. Why do you hate this fight?
Let's rewind the clocks back to 2002. Little Seth sitting in the theater. We need to go back even further than that. We need to coming out of the theater. I'm the Phantom Menace. Remember talking to my friend and him telling me that don't worry, in the next movie we're going to get to see what a Jedi Master is like when he fights. We're going to get to see Yoda fight. So maybe that's my fault. I was very young and impressionable at that point. Impressionable unk. Anyway, so we fast forward the clocks to 2002. I'm watching the whole movie. Finally, Yoda shows up. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And as they cross blades, the crowd erupts into laughter because it's hilarious. The little green man is jumping around and fighting and screaming war cries, and I'm over here going, I thought this was supposed to be serious, and I thought that we were supposed to kind of take this seriously.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And so that, unfortunately, that theater experience kind of ruins this lightsaber fight for me. I also don't really care for the fact that it does kind of feel a little soulless in the sense that, like, they put Christopher Lee's face, like he says it himself, that he doesn't have the leg movement to be able to do this. So he participated in this fight. He didn't actually fight.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then, Yoda's just a CGI thing. So I don't really like this fight for all those reasons.
I like it. I had the opposite reaction when I saw it for the first time.
You were just like, this is amazing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Is it cooler than that?
No.
Is it cooler than that?
No.
Is it cooler than that?
I'll get there. Hold on. I'll put it
cooler than that.
Relax. It also was enhanced for me. I just read Yoda Dark Rendezvous. Mm-hmm. I have very mixed feelings on that book, but the Count Dooku and Yoda stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
And that adds, to me, a lot of weight to this fight.
Another layer.
So that makes me really like it. I do like how kind of chaotic it is. I don't think it feels as soulless as maybe you're saying.
Yeah.
I like how it starts with the demonstration of the Force.
That's okay.
And then the fight, and then Dooku has to just leave, and so he tries to drop something on Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Very dastardly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it next to the other one, honestly. The other one, Attack of the Clones. Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put it on the opposite side, that'd make you feel better. But.
Yeah. That's fine. We have Ahsoka versus Darth Vader from Rebels.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Twilight of the Apprentice.
Twilight of the Apprentice.
It was foretold that you would be here. A long-awaited meeting has come at last.
I am no Jedi. So we start here, but I think it has location. I think that, as you said, those quiet moments are really good. I think that the choreography is pretty good. Definitely stepped up. Low A, high B.
A.
Yeah.
A.
Okay.
This is great.
Yeah.
It's got story. It's got choreography.
Yeah.
The performances, the visuals. I love this fight.
Yeah.
One of my favorite aspects of Rebels. It's funny. Like, all my favorite scenes in Rebels are not about the main characters.
Funny.
Okay. We've got little Ahsoka.
Oh, more Ahsoka.
Shin versus Sabine on Cetos, their second fight.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's nothing to write home about. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. I mean, there's nothing really.
I wish that, man, Sabine is my least favorite part of it. I just wish there was more to her.
Yeah.
Like, about her being a Mandalorian Jedi. That's really interesting. And I feel like we don't explore that ever.
Well,
she wears the helmet for a little bit, I guess. And that's a neat visual, but meh.
The other thing that kind of hurts it too is, let's be real, he needed to have Ahsoka to have an apprentice for the story to tell. So it was like Sabine kind of fits that slot. But I think it would be better, or it would have been better, but he would have had so much more explaining to do for having a whole new character in there.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like,
she should have found Gunji. I bet he's still alive.
You've come around on that.
I never didn't like Gunji. It's just his lightsaber.
Allegedly.
Oh my god.
Allegedly, he wasn't into Gunji. Clone Wars Season 3?
Let's hit Clone Wars Season 3.
All right.
This is where, man, things are really starting to pick up with Clone Wars.
It's getting better.
We have Season 3, Episode 2. Look who it is.
Is it Grievous?
It's Obi-Wan versus Grievous.
Which one is it?
Exactly. Which one is it?
This is the one where we're...
Exactly. Just put it there. Exactly.
I thought it's the one that sets up for when Ahsoka's getting trailed by Grievous the whole time in the desert with the kids with Gunji.
It's bad, is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Season 3, Episode 2, Anakin versus Ventress. This is on Kamino, right?
Oh, never mind. That's what this is. I was going to say, this is on Kamino. This is Grievous and Obi-Wan on Kamino. That being said.
That one's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that one's a C tier, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we have Ventress versus the boys here again. This almost deserves Obi-Wan versus Grievous tier.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's them fighting over and over again.
I was going to say, this one's kind of cool because the gravity goes off. But at the same time, we've seen that in Revenge of the Sith where like everything starts shifting while they're trying to fight.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. This is though ridiculous because she like force chokes both of them at the same time.
The power scaling is crazy.
Yeah, where it's like, well, hold on.
See,
it's both of them.
I like it when Clone Wars started
using... It's kind of like Cad Bane being able to like push off a mind probe from Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Mace Windu. But it's all right, guys. Cad Bane's the coolest ever. He's the best bounty hunter.
Stop it. We're not talking about Cad Bane.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Oh my god.
It feels like that.
I like it when Clone Wars does more with like an Asajj, a Maul, a Savage, because that feels like more of those like Creature of the Week. I know their characters, but you get what I put.
Yeah.
Like that
Freak of the week.
Grievous, it's just because of this.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. D, I guess. I don't know.
Which one is that? Mean. I don't like that choke. It's ridiculous.
Okay, now we're hanging out with Quinlan Voss to find Zero the Hutt. It's Cad Bane. You're just talking about him.
Yeah.
Versus Obi-Wan and Quinlan Voss.
This is 2 hits.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is like fanboys.
Relax.
Oh my gosh.
Relax.
Oh my gosh.
Relax. Here's what I'm saying.
I can't, people. I can't.
You just don't like Cad Bane.
You want me to crash out? Is that what you want to happen?
You're already crashing out.
I am. I'm here.
Here's what I was going to say. It's something different.
It's 2 hits.
Okay, the actual saber duel part is 2 hits, but it's like a pretty long chase and a fight.
It's just more cat and mouse, and he just happens to take a lightsaber, and then what's he do? He goes right back to his guns. He literally boom, boom, and that's it. It's over.
It takes a fight that otherwise would have not have been a lightsaber duel. It makes it a lightsaber duel.
See? That's where we're at. See?
It's something different.
Yeah, so C?
Yeah.
Okay, C's fine.
How about right there?
Good Lord. This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
No, I'm not.
The button's right there.
I'm not.
Hit the button.
What am I going to do? I'm fine with it, I guess, at C. At least it didn't go up here. Goodness.
Okay. Pajama Dooku versus the Ghosts. This is cool.
It is cool. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I like his fit. It was so cool that he got a Battlefront 2 skin.
Yeah.
That's all great.
Yeah.
But here's episode 14. This is quite a few fights. So we start off with Ventress and Asajj versus Dooku.
It's okay. I do think it's cool that he keeps like spamming the lightning to keep Asajj at bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Sorry, Savage at bay, not Asajj. Savage.
I know, it gets confusing.
It does. It's crazy.
Then you have just Asajj versus Dooku.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same. It's like,
yes.
It's good. It's good.
She does use the spray to hit him in the face to stop, so that's kind of cool.
These could be B, I think. You all right with that? I think they could be B.
It's okay.
Cut above the rest.
It's okay.
This is Obi-Wan and Anakin versus Savage when he kills that Toydarian.
F.
Really?
It's not good. I mean, like, maybe D.
Wow.
He's not doing anything.
I actually kind of like this one.
Why? Please sell me on that.
Jumping across those platforms,
it
Savage like drops that one on both Anakin and Obi-Wan.
But literally, the fight's over now. You like literally just said all of it. Like they literally
you're taking in length as a part.
No, but I mean the fact that like boom, boom, it's over.
How about a C?
Wow, that's being real generous, but sure, I guess.
I like this fight.
I guess Sinube can. Yeah, we can put it right next to Sinube. Cool.
And then
this one,
Anakin versus Obi-Wan versus Asajj.
No, that's Savage.
Savage.
Again, part 2.
Yeah,
no, that's F. That's garbage.
It literally is like
Well, they go like this. They go, we'll fight them together. And then you like get a comedy smash cut to them flying across the room. And I'm like, this is so stupid. Are you kidding me? And then you see 2 hits and then they start getting shot at.
Yeah.
Clone Wars is great, guys. Anyway, let's switch.
This is where Clone Wars gets great.
Yeah?
Mortis, season 3, episode 16. This is when Ahsoka gets all evil and fights Obi-Wan and Anakin.
You know, about this one, I think it's interesting because doesn't this with like some of the dialogue feel like almost the ending of Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Like our little friend's all grown up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's what it kind of feels like with some of this dialogue. But unfortunately, we've got another 4 seasons after that. So
and
that
you get force healing for the first time.
you do. That being said, I could go high B.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is a neat fight. Again, unique.
Yes.
Something different.
Yeah.
I like Mortis. I do think that the Star Wars community overblows Mortis just a little bit. Don't get me wrong. I like it.
We covered it.
We did.
Yeah.
And I think we both discovered while rewatching it that like this is actually just a metaphor for the original trilogy.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I think Dave, along with the community, has kind of taken that and run with it, like some of the lore.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I don't get me wrong. I don't not like it. But I think that when it came out, it was just meant to be this little spiritual adventure that foreshadows the original trilogy.
Yeah.
So, okay, there we go. There's season 3.
Woo!
All right, man. We're still bottom heavy. This is our first ever list where we're real bottom heavy.
Yeah. In the cave.
Oh.
Luke and Vader on Dagobah. I kind of like this. I'll be honest.
It's only 2 hits, Seth.
No, it's longer than that, Connor. And you could do the whole sequence where he's walking through the cave. And this is some use of like some like, I don't know, like keyboard or electric piano, which is kind of crazy from John Williams. Like before that, we hadn't really got that. What I like too is the shape of the cave looks an awful lot like the lower level of Cloud City that they're fighting in. So I think that's nice foreshadowing. I like too that since it's so tight, we get really precise hits that are we're keeping it really close to ourselves. So it's like, oh, we're seeing something different. It's not out like how Obi-Wan and Vader fought each other in the last movie. So I think it's interesting foreshadowing that it's like, oh, you could fight with these a little bit differently. The beheading of Darth Vader and then seeing Luke Skywalker's face within the helmet. I think that's really neat.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
So I'll be real. It's low A, high B.
High B.
High B.
I'll give you high B.
Yeah.
Just because there's a lot of peak to come.
Yeah. I really like it. I don't know. People are going to be like, Seth, what are you on? But I'm like, no. I think that like when you really break it down, there's a lot more visually happening here. And the soundtrack is awesome during that moment too.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Completely agree. This time. Another Obi-Wan Kenobi show moment. This is the flashback fight. I like this fight. I like it quite a bit.
I like it too. It does feel a lot like Clone Wars as well. It is nice. You don't think so?
No, I don't. I think actually I expected it to, and then it didn't.
Okay.
Both Anakin and Obi-Wan are remembering this fight simultaneously, but taking different lessons from it.
This should have been the whole show.
Yes.
Is that we should have been getting this fight throughout the whole show.
They had a different writer for this episode, and I think the last episode.
Why do they do that?
It should have been all of it. This is really good. Just how it's used. The choreography, I think, is really well done.
Yes.
I could go a low A or I could go a B.
B.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good fight.
Yeah. Rise of Skywalker, Leia versus Luke. How do you feel about this one? I want to hear your thoughts.
I like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
My only thing is I get a little bit of this where I feel like sorry, I don't know if you can tell, Dooku versus Yoda, where I feel like the characters, it just doesn't look like them moving. You can tell.
I get you.
Does that make sense with just how they're moving? Where I'm like you just got some stunt people and they're going nuts. And I don't feel like that.
I've never considered that. Yeah. I think you're right.
Even looking at Luke Skywalker, where I'm like, now hold on. Like that he's still learning at that point too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It almost takes me out of it a little bit.
I never thought about that. I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Something with the sequels that they do, we mentioned with Obi-Wan, using the lightsabers as key light. They don't quite use it as key light, but they use it as pretty major source lighting.
Yeah.
I think the sequels, it looks so much better than it does in the shows.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of the shows. I don't know that any of the shows have done lightsabers to a point that I really like them.
To nail it. Yeah.
I might, when we talk about some of the original trilogy duels, I might bring this up again.
Yeah.
So I'll put a pin in that for now, but I like how the camera's moving in this fight, and it seems a small thing. I love the wind. I don't know. It makes it feel like things are changing. You know, this is a very transitional point in these characters' lives. Yeah. But I do agree with you now that you mentioned that. I think this is a very middle of the road fight otherwise. Yeah. So, I mean, it could sit there with Grievous probably. Okay. But I do like it. Yeah. I do like it. Kind of another heavy.
Oh, yeah?
Yoda versus Palps.
Ooh. I do like this one.
This is really good.
The metaphor, you know, we've talked about it before, but you
All
know,
the time. Yeah.
I was going to say that they are literally fighting for the heart of the galaxy in the heart of the galaxy with them fighting in the Senate. That cut back from Obi-Wan and Anakin fighting, and then it, like you can gently hear the Duel of Fates, and all of a sudden it's that shot of Yoda dropping in, and and then you can hear like you can hear the Emperor laughing, and as Yoda looks up, it's like he's just dropping, literally throwing the Senate at him, as Robot Chicken is saying. Yeah. It's like that's when I threw the whole Senate at him, the whole Senate. I like it a lot. This is good.
I think this is one of frustration I have with a lot of people who talk about Revenge of the Sith and, you know, talk about the prequels in general. George Lucas, great visionary, not a good director. Dude, I disagree.
Yeah.
You know, you want to talk about his dialogue choices, whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, he's not good at directing the actors. We can have that conversation. This is one of the best directed fight scenes. Just, in my opinion. Take choreography out of it for a moment. I just mean how the camera is moving through this space. Well, and like you said, like hearing the cackling of the Emperor and how creative he's like making these things spin. It's so unique and so cool. And you feel the just
you never lose what's happening too, as well, which is nice. I think that you can that's something you can attest to George as well. Where like, let's be honest, Christopher Nolan, great director. During a lot of his action sequences, though, it's kind of tough to tell sometimes what's going on, and
right, because he's so tight.
He's so tight, but George really knows how to lead the viewer's eye through the different shots and stuff like that.
Exactly, and creating atmosphere and spectacle. Yeah, it's incredible. I think it's A though.
It's A
because of how incredible some other things are. We
got Ahsoka versus Baylan. This is really good. Just the dialogue, the location, them fighting on that map, the countdown of the map, like ticking away that it's going to go send up all the coordinates and everything. Like, so it's on a timer.
She's fighting like a samurai. He's fighting like a knight. They're using the environment around them.
Yes.
There's
throwing
great
rocks.
Dialogue.
Yes.
What happened here?
I don't know. Like, it is weird because it's like, how did you go from this to this? It's really disappointing.
Dude, move it up there.
You want it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is easily a top 5 Disney fight.
Oh yeah,
easily.
Definitely. Yes.
Maybe top 3.
Definitely a top 5 like television fight.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
It's really good.
Yes.
And especially, dude, now I'm thinking about it. When you get into that final episode of Ahsoka and they're fighting the zombie troopers.
Yeah.
How did the same people make that? I just don't get it.
It's disappointing.
It's so
this
crazy.
feels like a final fight.
Yeah.
Because we've talked before. Like I really do like Ahsoka, but I think the first half is so much stronger than the second half.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, when they're doing all this, like it feels like it's its own movie.
I don't think the last half is as bad as you think.
Yeah.
But I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. All right. I've been waiting for this.
Oh.
The Acolyte. There's a few fights from this show.
Yeah.
This is the one from the flashback Kelnaka versus Sol and Torben.
Yeah.
Some people are going to hear the Acolyte. F tier, F tier. Come on, guys. Let's have some nuance.
Yeah.
Let's think about things a little bit. We're judging on very specific criteria here. The lightsaber fight. So let's go back to my original criteria earlier. Story.
But Connor, he's brainwashed.
I do kind of like that. Sort of.
It's still terrible. It's still not my favorite.
We're not hitting a lot on the story front.
Yeah.
Choreography.
It's okay.
I think it's pretty good. I like it.
A Wookiee fighting with a lightsaber isn't very interesting.
You don't think it's very interesting?
I said it's very.
Oh, it is very interesting.
It's interesting.
I like that he's like flying through the air. Yeah,
I like when he's got Torben up against the wall and he's scratching his face and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
and that's why he like exiled himself.
Yes,
because he used his claws in combat. Pretty cool visuals. Really excellent. I do like all the other Disney shows. I don't like how the lightsabers look.
Dude, it's worse than this too because the hilts look like giant flashlights.
Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
this is a B tier fight. in my opinion.
That is being really generous.
You really?
I think this is the worst of the fights in the Acolyte.
I agree.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. I think it's C.
I'll put it above.
Yeah.
I think this is, they cooked. They were cooking.
Yeah. Ooh. Tales of the Jedi. We have, is it?
The Crow.
Yeah.
Whatever
is he 13th, 11th?
I don't know. A brother.
Yeah.
Broham.
He's your brother.
Yeah.
He's your brother and he's fighting against Ahsoka. But here's the other thing. Ahsoka don't have a lightsaber during this. So this is one of those other ones where...
Why don't we run a little game tape on this one?
All right.
Let's go back.
Good.
Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's see.
Yes.
Production, hit us.
I do like the fire.
Animation and Tales.
Yes.
So good.
It is good. And here we have our hero showing up.
Ahsoka Tano.
Yes. Ahsoka Tano. She's going to do something.
Yes. A player that we see she swapped teams.
Yes.
We see her back into the league time and time again. You cannot deny the longevity, the stamina of Ahsoka Tano.
Yes.
Constantly coming into the game, bringing her A game.
Some would say she's following her coach.
Some would say that she maybe has lived past her prime.
Yes.
And, her best days are behind her. But I don't know. We'll see. She's got, maybe her best days are ahead.
Yeah. You never know. You never know.
So here's where we have the Crow.
Yes.
Mr. Brother.
Yes.
He's coming in. But like you said, she don't have a weapon.
It's true.
Where's the ball? She don't have one.
No, but guess what? She's going to take his ball and then she's going to go home with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a couple slashes. And that's it.
And then
that's it. That's over. And guess what? He's all full hot air. Didn't even matter.
I'm trying not to let I don't like those episodes really of Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, but let's think about the fight right there. I mean, let's compare it to this one. Yeah, no lightsabers touched. Do you think it's here or do you think it's here?
Dealer's choice.
All right.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's fine.
At least the fire background, the Crow is kind of neat because he's something different. But it's kind of crazy that he's sent on this mission and she just takes it out of his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The animation is crazy though.
Yes.
It just really doesn't feel like a climactic fight like they were building toward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do a little more Clone Wars.
Sure. Some more Ahsoka? I'm here for it.
Ahsoka Tano, season 4.
Ahsoka Tano. Hey. Some really like this season.
Season 4, episode 4, Anakin versus Dooku.
Oh, I think this is the one where he gets kidnapped, where they do the whole, there is no war in Ba Sing Se, where all the...
I know what that means now.
You now know that reference, yes, that the Magna Guards are spinning around Anakin, and so they're creating the source lighting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool, but the fighting, Dooku only hits him a couple times. It's not much of a...
Next one up, we have Adigalia versus General Grievous from S406.
It's okay. It's all right.
Next up, we have Vizsla versus Ahsoka from season 4, episode 14.
This is another one of those. Why is this cooking?
Why is it cooking?
This is good. I actually really like this.
We B tier cooking?
Yes, I think we're B tier cooking.
All right.
We're out of nowhere. It's kind of like the spiritual sequel to this, where it's she's upped her game.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
It's a pretty good fight.
Yes.
Yeah, it's different. Mandalorians fight a little different. I like the set piece of it. The Death Watch burning down the village. And
yes, I like all that. And I like the droids trying to help as well, too. So that's kind of cool.
Season 4, episode 18, Dooku versus Anakin. This is the only one I like. You agree?
Dude, this is really good.
Yeah.
This is where it should have been. My powers have doubled since the last time we met Count, because he actually gives Dooku a little bit of a struggle here.
Yeah.
And then they shouldn't have fought again.
I agree.
But unfortunately, they do fight again. Yeah. So yes, this is really, really good.
Glad we agree. Yes.
Yes. This is really good.
One of my favorite lightsaber duels from the show.
Yes, I like the subtleness of, oh my gosh, Dooku impaled him with forks and knives, and it's it's his robot arm. That's cool.
And Palpatine there,
just sitting there smiling. As they're Dooku's using the chair to block Anakin from shoving the lightsaber through him, and Palpatine's just sitting there smiling. Love it.
Just
this is it. Hey, look, my current apprentice is getting tired, and my new apprentice, we're just building him up.
Yeah.
This is so good. It's that's literally the Clone Wars.
Season 4, episode 19, Grievous versus Asajj.
Too many lightsabers. It's too much.
Dude, it is. When...
Yes.
Why not just use 2?
I was going to say, the argument could be the same or made the same about Kit Fisto fighting him. But this is a lot. There's just a lot going on.
There's just that shot where he brings all 4 on her too.
Yes.
I'm dude, this is crazy. This feels like it's from Visions.
Yes.
Not in a
cool way.
Not in a cool way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
It's fine.
it's a big meh for me.
Yes.
Now things are getting interesting because Darth Maul has re-entered the fray.
Gotcha.
Season 4, episode 22, Savage Opress versus Obi-Wan Kenobi.
This is only like 2 hits.
Yes,
This
not
one in
very long.
particular. Yeah. I was going to say, this is literally a like one of them is a punch to the face. Like he knocks him down and then boom.
It's kind of cool.
This is really, Connor. It barely counts as a fight. Like
Okay.
he literally knocks him out.
But then
Yeah.
Maul and Savage versus Asajj and Obi-Wan.
This is pretty good.
This cooks.
This is, I would say A.
Yes, I would say
Yes.
A as well.
That I think this is really good.
You know the only thing I don't like about this fight? It's a stupid thing.
What, the Obi-Wan has a red lightsaber?
No, I love that.
Okay.
What a cool visual.
Yes.
It's when she say something like, we should run. And Obi-Wan's like, I learned that for the best. Learn that from you. And she's like, funny. I'm like, I don't know. It cringes me out every time I listen to it.
hold on, Connor. That's like your favorite trope. That's the good guy, the bad guy having to team up.
I love it. That's why it's an A tier.
Yeah.
I agree. But I just don't like that line of dialogue.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's cringy for some reason. I don't know.
I gotcha. More Asajj from Tales of the Underworld versus that one, another Inquisitor, nameless Inquisitor.
It's a cool fight.
It is a cool fight. You think it's, what do you think, it's C or B?
B.
Yeah, the kid has to help. I remember that.
Man,
Yeah.
this is bumming me out. All these things getting above
Yeah.
Grievous versus
I mean,
Obi-Wan.
well, that's what happens when you add more things to it. Like, unfortunately, in theory, everything that comes later should be better than the thing before it, right? But look at how many things came later that aren't as good as it.
Yeah.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Let's switch things up a little bit. Let's do a little bit of Rebels.
Okay.
What are you thinking? You want to do a little Rebels?
Sure.
We've got that season 1, episode 4, Kanan Jarrus versus the Grand Inquisitor. Something we have to discuss.
First time we see him.
Do you like the lightsabers in Rebels?
No.
Yeah. I think I'm in the minority. I do.
But here's the thing, though. The Acolyte, they're too thick. But here they're too thin.
I prefer it being too thin, though, because then it feels more otherworldly.
Yeah.
Like kind of the Macquarie drawings.
But also it feels kind of like almost like they're fencing rather than they're actually. I like
the choice. I don't know. I get I'm in the minority because in like the Acolyte and a lot of the Disney shows, I can just tell that they're glow sticks.
Yeah.
Here, I get its animation.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to be like, how do these work? This is kind of cool.
It does kind of give you that whole elegant weapon for a more civilized age. It does kind of feel like that. Yeah.
But this fight.
Yeah. It's okay. It's really slow. Unfortunately, a lot of those early ones are very slow. I think that's probably a good spot for it. It's fine. This is a dream sequence.
Season 1, episode 9, Kanan versus the Grand Inquisitor again.
I mean, at least like the Grand Inquisitor does win, but at the same time, it's a dream sequence. It hardly counts.
B tier? That's what I'm hearing.
Gotcha.
Season 1, episode 12, again, Grand Inquisitor versus Kanan Jarrus.
What's kind of cool is Kanan does do the sacrifice play, is that he comes out and he...
That's where he gets captured, right?
Yep, he lets his friends escape and everything. Still...
Somewhere right there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The finale.
Better. The
like
best Grand Inquisitor fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. I would say it could be B.
Okay, we can give it B.
Because I do like the visual of Kanan using Ezra's blaster, pistol, lightsaber thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dual wielding.
Yep, dual wielding. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then I also like the Grand Inquisitor when he chooses to let go. He's like, there's things worse than death. And yeah, it's a nice setup for Vader. Ooh. Another Kenobi fight. Vader versus Reva. I really like this fight.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like this. And you could make it that like lightsabers barely hit, but like, oh my gosh, this really shows how Vader teaches. And
in a weird way, it's like a mirror to this.
Yeah.
Jedi Master, Sith Lord.
Yep. This is how we teach. And it's interesting that it's like how not brutal this is, but yet the words are brutal in this.
Yeah.
The physicality is brutal in this. I do think it's crazy that it ends with Reva getting stabbed though, and she doesn't die.
Dude,
that bothers me.
I hate that.
But at the same time, her spinning her lightsaber and Vader just slowing it down with the Force.
And then catching it and dual wielding for a second.
Yes.
Dropping it on the ground.
Yes.
It's good stuff.
It is good stuff. I like it.
The other Gendy Tartakovsky fight.
Ooh.
General Grievous.
This one's okay. It is a little silly with like him like doing the rotating arms and everything like that. Like his whole upper body is moving and stuff.
I think it helps the medium though.
Yes.
I can have a little bit of separation with this guy versus this guy. It doesn't feel like we're watering it down.
Yeah.
A little bit. In fact, it feels like he's pretty scary. I'm a little frightened for Obi-Wan when we get here.
I was going to say, he's very frightening in those episodes.
R.I.P. Shaggy.
Yes. It's intense. Acolyte.
All of episode 5.
All of episode 5. So this is just Chimera going ham on everybody.
Yeah.
We're talking like he's fighting Soul. He's fighting Jecki. He's fighting Yord. He's fighting... I think I named all of them that we knew.
All the red shirts.
All the red shirts, all the scrubs, all the plebs, all of them, where he's just mowing through everybody. Guys, I hate to say it. Like, I know that you're going to be like, oh, come on, it's the Acolyte. Well, guess what? It's good. It's good. Maybe low A. Maybe that was 2. What do you think?
If it's an S, it's definitely not there. The other 2 fights are better.
Well, I just put it up there. Relax. Yeah. Jeez, if that's what you want to, if that's what we're getting hung up on. We can do that. I really like it, especially when it slows down. It's just Jecki and Soul versus him.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yes.
Yes. Also, the beginning of the fight, too, where he is using the cortosis to turn off the lightsabers. Yes. We're like, that's cool.
It's all good.
The only thing that I think hurts it is, one, you don't know the landscape very well because it just all looks like jungle, and he's just showing up in places.
I like that, though. Makes him feel kind of
like ethereal, and that he's everywhere at once, but still at the same time, you know, we were praising the Palpatine and Yoda fight where we know the geography really well.
I think it depends on your story and your characters.
Yeah.
It's a tough one to rank. I think there's a world where the Acolyte continues the momentum after this episode.
Yeah.
And the whole show just ends up being awesome.
Yeah.
Because up to this point, I remember when we were covering it, we're like, yeah, you know, we don't love it.
Yeah.
But it has potential. And then we get to this episode and we're like, hey, if we keep this up.
Yeah.
All right. Because choreography, dude, I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
But what more is there to say about that? And it shows the effort that they put in. You hear all these stories about their training and what they were doing. Like, yeah, you can see it on screen, man.
And the creativity with the lightsaber shiv. Like, I think that's sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get frustrated with some folks who like to slow it down frame by frame, but look how bad this is. Whatever, man. You can do that to all of them.
You can.
You can do that to every single one of these.
Slow down the Duel of Fates. You can see that they're swinging at nothing because, unfortunately, it's choreography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is, I feel the weight of each of the fights, actual stakes. Like people are dying all the time. What a surprise. I did not expect Jecki to die at the end of the fight.
Yes.
Love her little skirmish there in the middle. I like it when Chimera and Soul get their skirmish together. And then Soul and Jecki versus Chimera, man, it feels like master and apprentice. They're in sync with one another.
I like when he pulls Chimera and she tries to behead him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
It was really well thought out.
Yes.
Unfortunately, story doesn't carry it.
No. So
I'm feeling an A.
Okay. If you want to, what you thinking here? What are you thinking?
Yeah, just put it in that. Put it in that slot. That's okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
If it had story, like if this picked up later, I think this is an S tier.
Gotcha.
And maybe just if we're just judging choreography, it's an S tier.
Yeah.
But kind of culminating everything that makes.
I'm just trying to give something give it its dues where it deserves it.
No, you should. Yeah. We should.
And
I mean, A is A. A is impressive. I just don't know that it reaches like that's Star Wars. That's crazy.
Gotcha.
You know, like it hits all those notes, like the mysticism, the fantasy, and it almost gets there. And like I said, it's kind of hurt by the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahsoka. This is kind of interesting. You could argue it's not a lightsaber fight, but it is a sword fight.
Yes.
Morgan Elsbeth versus Ahsoka Tano.
Not a very good final fight.
It's not a very good final fight. It's okay though.
It's okay.
I'd put it like smack dab in the middle of the sea. It is average.
Yeah. Respect. Ooh, our first OT fight. And how fitting that it is the first OT fight. We have Vader versus Obi-Wan on the Death Star. The older I get, the more I like this.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's funny to compare that to like what we just talked about with the Acolyte, because it's like reversed.
It is.
Choreography,
it's okay.
Unfortunately, a product of its time.
Yeah.
But it's helped by its place in the chronological order. Because I feel like no live action fight is worse than this one in terms of choreography.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So they continued to build off of, at least in the movies, maybe
but
not in the...
What holds it up too is like the scenery and the conversation they're having.
The music.
Yes.
It's quintessentially Star Wars.
Yes. And then how it ends as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
The older I get, the more I love it.
Yeah.
I kind of like how janky it is.
Yeah.
I know that's super subjective, and maybe it is. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's A tier.
What are your thoughts on the fan edit that added like a bunch more to it?
This is what got me thinking about it, actually.
Yeah. I don't really care for it that much.
I appreciate the artistry.
I was going to say, don't take that as that I don't appreciate the effort that went into him creating that. I just think that I like this for what it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's something about just old school cinema and like just where it's at.
Yeah.
And putting your mind in the place of like transport yourself to 77.
Yeah.
And watch this.
Well,
and
think about too that when you hear that like, no, this needs to look like a samurai film, and also these things are heavy. Then you look at this, it's like, oh, okay. We didn't have all the lore around it yet.
Have we never seen lightsabers before?
No.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's cool. I really like it.
I do too. I especially like that part where it, because there's so many close angles with it, where it kind of zooms out a little bit, and Vader does that like to Obi-Wan right before the end. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's kind of fun. Like I also really like that shot where where Luke where Obi-Wan looks over at Luke, and then like you see Vader, it cuts back to Vader, and he's like he's all winded, like, come on, old man, I could take you. Then then it's like, okay, this is kind of cool. But it's like this is really taking it out of him and everything.
It takes you back to a time when Star Wars wasn't this.
No.
It wasn't YouTubers spending way too long arguing about this. It wasn't like magazines and toys. It like, I get toys have been around since the beginning, but it just felt like in another world, this was a cult classic that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
I really do.
It really does feel like the things that inspired it.
Mm-hmm.
Like those action serials and those pulps and stuff like that. This feels like that.
Feels like home. You know what?
It does.
Say that. I'd say that. Look at you. All right. Moving on. Ooh, some WBW. Anakin versus Ahsoka.
This one's good.
This is good. So,
this is good.
It's up here somewhere. It's not S tier, but
yeah, I do like it.
Real talk. Is it better than this?
I don't know if it's better than this.
That's a tough call.
Yeah. Because I like that.
They can all just kind of exist together.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I like them all for different reasons.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I'm with you. It's like choreography. This also has choreography.
Yeah. I think it would probably be like this. I like this the best, then I like this one, then I like this one. Because again, this is more like a dream sequence too, that you could make that argument that it's not real. But at the same time, I like that, we're getting like a clip show where it's like, this is all the moments of your life. And I'm going to fight you while I do it. But this is just like basically all just spectacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but the fanboy in me, Anakin,
it's cool.
Wielding a red lightsaber.
Yes, that's cool. You lack conviction.
So good.
Yeah, it is
so
cool.
Good.
Blinking in and out of Vader. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. We have another Clone Wars one. We have Darth Sidious versus a Savage Opress and Maul.
Separated this one from the piles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll end with that. Why don't we just do season 5?
Okay.
I don't remember what episode. I didn't write it down. Maul and Savage training. I kind of like it. It's not very long, but I like it.
He grabs him by the face with his robot foot.
It's cool.
It's kind of crazy.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Goes right there.
Yeah.
We have Obi versus Maul and Asajj. This is the skirmish on Florum.
This is really good.
So Adi Gallia.
She gets impaled by Savage's, by his horns.
So what are you thinking for just Adi, the Adi part?
Yeah, see.
All right.
Yeah. It's all right.
Boop. But then this.
That's A. Like a wrestler, Obi-Wan's working the knee the whole episode. And also, like a true Jedi, he's using... He's using the Force and using its knowledge and defense, never for attack. He is able to like shift the weight with the kick. So Maul ends up cutting off Savage's arm. It's good stuff.
It's cool.
And Obi-Wan dual wielding blue lightsabers. It's cool.
Good stuff.
It is. Oh yeah. Ishine.
Ooh, here we go, guys. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. We're gonna play a game.
Oh, okay.
Right? You remember that? You know that meme from The Office? Corporate wants you to tell the difference between these two pictures.
Yeah. This is the one where it's like 2 seconds long, and then the rest of it is Grievous versus the children.
Ugh,
yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Ahsoka and Gunji versus Grievous.
Yeah. It's not very,
Meh.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
All right, now we have
Pikachu.
we have some good stuff here. We have Vizsla versus Savage.
D. Why would you do that to them? No, F. They're not
Really?
even. They're not.
Okay.
It's fake. It's not real. Oh no, a bad guy. I'll stop you for Mandalore. Like, come on. It's not even a fight.
But then Vizsla versus Maul, the battle for the dark saber.
This is the battle for the soul of Mandalore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're better to fight than in the throne room for the soul of Mandalore.
A little bit of that action, huh?
Yes, it's literally that, and I think it belongs in A. It's really good.
Where at?
I would say, I think in here
Yeah.
somewhere in this batch is really good. I think that it's a nice spiritual sequel to Obi-Wan versus Jango Fett.
It's really good.
Also, I think it really pushes the limits with kids' television. Like, he gets beheaded.
Yeah.
It's insane. And also, I love the shot of like Bo-Katan as it just happens. It's like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's really
crazy.
good. That's one of
Yes.
my all-time favorite Clone Wars fights.
Yes, it's really, really good. I think it belongs in like, it's in the top 5, definitely.
Ahsoka versus Ventress.
That's not Ventress. That's Barriss Offee.
What? Could have
Yes.
fooled me.
Could have fooled me.
Season 5, episode 19.
Yeah, this is really, really long and really drawn out.
It is really long. Like a lot of the fights in the Clone Wars. It's
Yes,
okay, though.
It's okay.
Because then you have Anakin versus Barriss. I kind
Better.
of like this fight.
Better.
It's a B tier, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
it's okay.
I kind of like how they
Yeah.
get close to the tree and all the kids are like, whoa, what the heck is happening?
Sinube's there too.
He is.
He's training. He's teaching him how to be fast while being slow.
And he's the man.
Yeah, he's something. But we need to come back to this.
Sidious versus... This was the most commented thing on that original video.
Yeah.
Can't believe you guys didn't talk about this one.
Well, guess what? We're going to talk about it right now. And how you feel about it? Because I feel like it's that.
Wow.
It's because this is when the first time I really started paying attention to it. Because like I'd watched some Clone Wars, but then someone was like, "Hey, have you seen this?" And I was like, "Holy cow!" And with his with it starting out with him getting off his ship, choking those 2 Mandalorians out, and then the whole like starting just like episode 4 with his like, I'll do my best Clancy Brown and my best Sam Witwer here. It's like, what's wrong, brother? And then like I felt something I haven't felt since Master. And then they both get and then they fight, and then Maul even uses the Darksaber against Sidious. You know, Sidious loses his lightsaber, but this shows that he has 2 lightsabers in Revenge of the Sith. Like, you know, he loses the one in Revenge of the Sith, but it's like, hey, how do you have a second one so fast? It's because he had 2 of them.
Yeah. And they needed to do that because it was easier to animate.
Yes. And then just the fact him laughing the whole time and just, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I like it.
Nothing to add. It's great.
Yeah. You think it's S?
Yeah. The thing that he does that I love is he just seems like that frail old wizard.
Yeah.
You know, he walks in just, you know, I love that.
Yeah.
And then just cutting loose, man. He's just the strongest guy around.
Yes. And I like too that he moves like he's like a shadow or like a ring wraith or something like that, where it's just like, you can't stop him. He's doing his like 630 spins and everything like that. And you just can't stop him, where it's just like, because I remember when someone told me I needed to watch this, I watched the couple episodes leading up to it. And I'm like, guys, how did this all happen before episode 3? Like, this is getting nuts with Darth Maul taking over a whole nother planet and everything. And then Sidious comes in and fixes it all within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And gets it all back to where it needs to be.
I appreciate how much restraint they show with Sidious. You get one fight with him.
Yep.
And it's
That's
awesome.
And it's,
well, technically you get 2. But
yes, but at the same time, he comes in, he fixes everything. And how does it end with it? Like him just going back to orchestrating everything.
Yep.
Puppeteering
like,
everything.
all right, I had to step out for a minute.
Yep.
It's good.
I'll cut loose.
It's really good.
That's it.
Whew, all right. Well, with that Sidious versus Maul versus Savage and wrapping up Clone Wars Season 5, I don't know about you. I've had about enough Maul. I think you're up.
I don't know if I've ever agreed with you more my entire life.
You've had enough, Maul. You've only begun to experience my greatness.
Here we are on, I would say lovely Janix, but Janix here for a very special Maul Shadow Lord halftime report. And as you can see, Two Boots brought me a cup, but it's not calf in this mug. It's a bunch of duels from Maul Shadow Lord.
Connor, let's get started before some Inquisitors show up.
Ooh, yeah, I'd hate to run into Marok. Okay, let's see. We're just going to go at random. This is fun. There were like, what, 12 duels in this?
There was a ton of duels.
Yeah, and hey, we're starting out with a pretty good one.
Yes.
This was the train. Marok versus Devin and Maul.
Pretty. Okay, they start in C.
Okay, they can start and see.
Yeah.
Let's.
Okay.
Do we need a refresher on the criteria? Story,
Yeah.
choreography, set piece, cinematography.
Yes, I think so. And I think this is a lot of that.
It does.
Yes, I was going to say, if I'm going to be so bold, I would say there.
I would agree on an A tier.
Yes.
I don't know that it reaches the S tier.
I don't think it does.
Not quite with
But I like it.
Yeah.
And again, the cinematography and the visualizations, all that yumminess on the screen, it's doing a lot of work.
And it might be one of the first times, not the only time, but one of the first times we get to see a dark sider and a light sider kind of teaming up.
Work together, and you love that.
I do love that.
Yes.
But like a blue and a red.
Yes.
And a lot of red on red.
Yes.
in this, which is pretty slick.
It's true. This is true. But again, the matte painting in the background,
They're just
moving.
like,
yeah, so good.
It's really
So good. Ooh, so we got Darth Sidious training Darth Maul.
There had to be one of these. Like, does this count? Technically.
Technically it does. It is a training sequence, but still ends in a little bit of Force lightning, but it is 2 hits. I don't know. I'm kind of happy with where it's at.
With a C?
Yes, I don't know how you're feeling about it.
As a lightsaber duel? Here,
Okay.
man. It's not a duel.
No, not really.
This is just so the folks at home don't be like, hey, wait a minute.
Yep.
Lightsabers touch.
Lightsabers to touch.
All right. Ooh, we've got Marok, Maul, and the Crow in the cave from the 7th episode of Maul Shadow Lord.
I have a confession to make. This might be my favorite locale for a lightsaber fight ever.
Really?
I just think it's so pretty. Like, I like the waterfall, and then the fact that, like, all the rocks and the industrialization. It reminds me of something from Halo. How they're jumping back and forth across the bridges and stuff
I could
like
see that. Yeah. And it's like a rebirth for Maul, like with all the running water and stuff like
exactly.
that.
I love
I'm
that
with you.
shot of Marok, like, walking through and, like, through the water, and you could just see the reflections of the blades and everything.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is really cool. So location S tier.
Yeah. That being said, I think it's just fine. I do think it's cool that the Inquisitors are working together and they are able to get one up on him. But I
They feel like a threat.
Yes. Oh, they definitely feel like a threat. And even the spinning blade kind of feels like a threat. And, you know, no helicopters.
No
To be
helicopters.
seen. So, but that being said, like B, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this is just as good. It
Just
doesn't
as good as
it
that,
doesn't have
really.
as much story sauce.
Yeah.
I'll give you a B. I
was
think maybe
gonna say,
that's
it's
right.
the choreography. That's the whole thing. Is I feel like the choreography, it's not there yet. It's not this. You know, because they're in a tight knit spot when they're fighting on the train and everything like that. There's lots of room to move. But it is cool seeing the Inquisitors work like in coordination with each other. Yeah.
I want to give credit to the animators too for not only is the choreography good, it feels weighty.
Yeah.
Like, gosh, we've been talking all about Clone Wars and Rebels, how stiff they feel. These feels like real people actually hitting things. And that's really cool.
Yes.
So it may be a B, but B for Shadow Lord.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
We got the last episode. We got Maul versus Darth Vader. And this is, it's Daki, Devin, and Maul.
Yeah, because there's a qualifier. Because like the whole last episode is a lightsaber fight.
Yes.
So we split this up. So this is when they're still in the fog.
Yes.
And it's right as soon as Vader and Maul, and like historic.
Yes.
Man, who didn't want this? You know?
Well,
you didn't, but
I'm the only one. But, you know, I got it, and it's, my boy's he's wielding it like it's a baseball bat. Just taking pot shots.
Vader?
Yes.
No way.
Just taking people out and everything. But
I think he's wielding it like a claymore, if anything.
Yes,
like a one-handed claymore.
Yes, I mean, he's just, he's tearing people up. And I do like that, you know, my favorite part, though, is when he's about ready to kill Maul, and then Devin gets in there and stops it, like episode 2.
Yeah.
With Dooku. Did you get that feeling?
It's pretty slick.
Yeah. Then it's like, oh man, someone did Anakin's move to him.
Yeah. I love how he moves. He moves like Darth Vader. I so appreciate that, because sometimes, again, in Clone Wars, at least especially early Clone Wars, I feel like everybody's kind of moving the same.
Yes.
It's that very like swishy, fluid kind of like, nothing feels like it's weighted here.
Yeah.
Everybody has like a distinct style. And initially, when they all start to come to blows with Vader, I was like, in my mind, okay, how's this going to go? Because we got 3 pretty, I mean, maybe not Devin, but Daki being a Jedi Master, Maul being as powerful as he is, former Sith Lord.
At
How's
least
this
3
going to
people
go?
can move.
Yeah.
Against a guy who can't move as well.
And I loved how they showcased, like, mobility is not an issue for Vader.
No.
He's got strength, and he does have, like, rotational speed.
This is
and
true.
that's all you need.
And guess what? Everybody's fighting is shorter than him, too, so he could just swing down on them.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
I would say it would go S tier, if not 4. And I hate that I noticed
Did they run
this.
away?
No.
Oh.
I watched this like 5 times
Yeah.
to prep for this.
Yeah.
And it does suffer from that like TLJ effect where if you watch it enough, you're like, wait. So there's
How
that,
are they not hitting him?
there's that one shot, and it's so, when I first watched it, it was so good, and so they accomplished their goal.
Yeah.
But the camera barely moves. It's just everybody going at Vader, and Vader's cleaning house.
Yeah.
But Maul, he does a hit, and then he like walks back.
Yeah.
And then he goes around, hits another hit, and then pulls a saber back. And I'm like, there's one shot in particular. Maybe I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Where he could have swung on Vader, and
Yeah.
he just doesn't. He just
Kind
stays.
of like every ninja movie ever, where it's like, oh, I guess this guy's gonna wait for his friend to get beat up before he comes in. Yeah,
And I don't like to pick things apart like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair. But this is animation. I feel like there was some room to do some other things. Like
Yes.
maybe every time like he gets struck,
Yeah.
it's like a stagger. But he literally like just, okay, I'm going to wait my turn to hit.
Yeah.
Come on, Maul. What am I doing?
Yeah.
So this is very, very cool. Mm-hmm. I would almost go S tier, but I don't know that I can do it.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Vader versus Devin.
Oh, this is like 2 hits. It's over 2, but like this is wild.
How do you feel about this one?
It's not very long, and then I hate just that they just drop stuff on him because it's like, well, I guess how else are you going to stop him?
I liked the dropping things on him because it didn't feel like, oh, it dropped on him and that's it. Vader was like actually trying to clear things out.
Yes, and trying to get to them still too.
So like, how do you beat Vader? You overwhelm him. You can't overwhelm him with your body, but maybe you can throw a bunch of stuff at him and then get out of the way. I mean, we've seen that happen a few times to Darth Vader.
This is true.
But at the same time, I'm like, how is Devin living through
No,
this?
she should have just died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Vader.
I was
Quit
impressed.
playing with your food, brother.
I was impressed that Daki even lasted as long as he did.
Yeah, I loved that actually. But
You're generous.
you would have gone lower?
I don't know. I mean, like, it's not much longer than this.
Yeah, but
really.
it's a Darth Vader lightsaber.
It is.
fight.
It is Darth Vader. This is Palpatine.
Vader's
Saying
special.
Vader's special.
We need something in seats here, don't we?
Don't we all? Okay, we have. This is Devin and Daki versus Marak in the apartment. Yes.
What a cool location.
It is, and what I like that they set the apartment on fire. It reminds me of Ninja Turtles. I think that's really cool because how the sparks travel up and then catch all the appliances on fire and stuff like that. That being said, it's not that fancy because like they're so tight knit. I do like too that there is a lot of action happening. Like it's happening in the background while cool stuff is like they're trying to escape in the foreground. So I think that's kind of cool that there's a lot going on the screen. That being said, low B, high C for me. Yeah.
Yeah, throw it there. Again, I think if we were to merge this with what's going on outside of halftime, you know, they're on the big screen, you know, with the big boys at the desk.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these would probably shift up one, maybe not with the A's into the S's, but like everything in Shadow Lord is that good. But
It's
when you're
pretty
ranking
good.
it against each other, we kind of have to fill the board out.
It gets kind of samey too, though, a little bit.
Sometimes,
Yes.
sometimes things blend together, but I think they do a good job with how many lightsaber duels there are, making it feel distinct.
Yes.
Like with this one,
That one's fun.
with the acid in episode 9.
Yes, I like the whole you've got the you have the little lift that's going back and forth, and they're trying to get people across as they're fighting other people.
There's stakes with that. There's things like people are actually dying.
Yes.
You have 5 combatants, and this shot right here, that's a slick shot, man.
It reminds you of Age of Ultron, but it's still cool.
Where they just all kind of clash together.
Yeah, exactly. It reminds you of the opening of Age of Ultron where they all like freeze frame and then it goes back in when they're destroying the Hydra base, but it's still cool.
There's some great story stuff happening. There's some great, like, I'm tempted for a low S on this one. I think it's a solid
I think it's good.
fight.
It's either high A or low S.
Let's do it. We need an S tier in here.
Gotcha.
I think that's a really solid fight.
It is. Ooh, so this is also from episode 10. This is the continuation of this fight where they're on the bridge. The Inquisitors have joined Vader in the fight against Maul, Daki, and Devin.
Yeah, so we have 6 combatants.
Yes, a lot's going on, but I do like the lightsabers being passed back and forth between them. Like, that's really fun.
And to me, this ends with Daki's death.
Yes. I do want to say, I still feel like Devin's really holding her own, like, a lot during this. This is a little crazy. Yes. They're blocking both of them at the same time. I don't know.
She's starting to give into a rage, though.
A little
and you're
bit.
starting to see what Maul saw in her.
Yes.
So in that way, I agree. If it was just her v. Vader the whole time, it's like, okay, relax. But I think it makes sense that she's holding her own against the Inquisitors, because you can see a lot of synergy with her and Daki. And I appreciate the show as the longer it went, the more it's like they broke out of that very stereotypical, like we kept calling him Yoda Light.
Yeah.
I think he became kind of his own guy, especially here at the end. Like, let me trust my Padawan.
Yeah.
I trained you well, and he did train her well.
And he trusted Maul.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of crazy. And he even got one in on Vader. He nicked him on the shoulder.
I know, he got
Which is kind of cool. I could go A. I was going to say that is it as good as this? With them all fighting so close?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay.
This would be the best fight in the show for me if I didn't notice that shot.
Yeah.
That does really bother me.
Yeah. Marok died here, though. That's kind of lame.
Kinda. He gets thrown off a cliff.
He does. Somehow, Marok will return.
I think this was an impressive showing of all the characters showing their character traits through choreography.
Gotcha.
And the set piece. We're moving between all these things. You get great little bite-sized moments of Maul.
You get really good character moments pushing Daki.
That's about what I was going to say.
Yes.
That might be my favorite moment in the show. I would say an S. In my
Better
opinion.
than this?
I think so. I think the stuff with Vader and Maul is actually characterly, if that's not a word, I'm going to say it is, characterly interesting.
Yes.
Like catching the sabers, like, because Maul is on par, probably
to a degree.
To a degree, he's injured, and I also like how Vader just keeps nicking him.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, knock it off. He's playing with him a little bit. I think he's curious, probably.
Yeah,
I think you can infer a lot about what's going on in Vader's mind.
Well, Vader knows who he is.
I know. He's probably like, man, this is the guy that gave Obi-Wan so much trouble. Yeah. What a loser.
In the Marvel comics, Anakin actually is training against a hologram.
I've seen that.
Yeah. So, which is kind of cool. So you know that he's pictured this moment.
And I think Maul is starting to get an inkling about who this guy is.
Yeah.
And it's also very important, I think, that Vader doesn't talk. Because now you get an interesting contrast where, especially at the moment where he pushes Daki, Maul's the devil.
Yeah.
Vader's he's a hurricane. That's all he is. He's just a force of nature. He's cleaning house.
Yeah.
That's it. You almost can't even ascribe evil to him in this moment. You can.
Yeah.
But he's just a natural disaster, whereas Maul is the one manipulating the situation.
Trying to pull all the strings and everything. Being the Shadow Lord.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not sure if that's really, he's earned that name yet. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway.
So I thought that was kind of a masterclass in how classic Star Wars deals with lightsaber duels and character moments.
Yes.
Because you look at George Lucas Star Wars and that's all he does.
That's all it is.
He uses lightsaber fights to tell his stories.
Yeah.
So
okay, I'll agree with you.
That's good. In my opinion, might be the best one in the show. The last piece, I think, of all this, which is the Crow versus Devin and Maul, a very cool character moment where Maul gives her the other half of the saber.
And which saber did he give her?
I know, his original, which is probably why he doesn't have it come Rebels.
Yes.
Which is really fascinating.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. Otherwise, though, I think this is okay.
Lame.
I hate that the Crow just runs away.
Yeah. It gets nicked, right? And then he runs?
Yeah, just and then I could almost hear the cartoon sound effect. Just running down.
Yeah.
So in that way, maybe that's mean, but I gotta go.
He doesn't really hold his own. He just kind of runs. I really do like how the Crow moves. I like that he moves close to the ground, like he kind of like Voldemort. In Philosopher's Stone. So it's kind of cool.
And I hate to say it, by this point, I'm a little lightsaber dueled out.
Yes, I was going to say, you all this just kind of bleeds into itself, and it's like, goodness, guys. But again, this is good because there's so much story in it.
Yeah.
Here, this is just kind of like, well, we got to take care of this guy.
Let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got to take care of this guy. What more do you want? Ooh, this one's pretty too. This is the first time Maul fights Devin and Daki.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it starts his leg problems, too.
This is what starts his leg problems.
It's cool that each fight really is consequential to their journeys and how it has lasting effects. Like Maul getting kicked there is a problem the entire rest of the show.
Yes, that he can't get it fixed before he gets nicked again.
This is Duel of the Fates Part 2.
It is.
It really is.
It is.
Really?
Where are you going to put it? I was going to say that, I don't know. Do you think it really is? Because, there's some other really good stuff. That's the whole thing.
I think it's a testament to what they were able to accomplish.
Yeah.
Look.
It's very pretty. I like the blues and I like the reds and I like how bright it is when they hit and stuff like that because it's so dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it.
I'm thinking about, those
I just hold these so like sacred. These S and these A's.
Me too, but I'm also thinking, those handsome folks back there at the desk.
Yeah.
Earlier, I heard them talking about Clone Wars Season 1.
Yeah.
What a feat that we're here now.
Look at how far we've come, basically.
Yeah. Maybe amongst itself, it's somewhere around here, but I do think it belongs. Like, I'm thinking about some of that other stuff that I heard got put in A tier, and I'm like, I think it deserves at least A tier.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I would be tempted. That would be maybe bottom of S on the overall list.
Wow.
I think it's a really, really pretty fight with interesting choreography and interesting set piece.
Yeah. I do really like that he starts with the scream.
Yes.
And I mean, this classic stance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It is. It's cool. Look at this. I'm into that. You know that. All the reds and blues.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay, well, we're going to do both these at the same time because they're kind of similar.
Yes.
They're the Devon's training sequences. So the final two.
So one's really good. The other one is,
We'll start with the one that's on the bridge. It's very simple, but I do like it. He's like,
it's literally one hit. Literally one.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. I know, but let's talk about, here is the hit.
Yes. That's all it is. Yeah.
Him forcing her to ignite her lightsaber. It's very again, the cycle of abuse continues with Maul.
I was going to say, I mean, he first force freezes her to frustrate her and everything like that. And
and then he has the nerve to shed a tear over the fact that Sidious is electrocuting him. Come on.
Yeah.
You're just as bad, brother.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, it's nothing really.
No, nothing at all.
Maybe my hottest take. Maybe you agree with me. I think this might be the best one of the show.
It's pretty good. I really like how Maul is like shifting between all the different forms and everything.
I love this fight.
Yeah. It's very cool. I like that it's on a bridge. Reminds me very much of like Ahsoka and Anakin.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of similar shots.
Yes.
Seeing Maul's like psyche and how he's pushing Devon and seeing Devon start to break. In the sound design, I know we kind of memed on it a little bit when we talked about it, but
yeah, I think it's interesting too because she's not wielding the Phantom Menace lightsaber like she is.
Oh,
and
no, that's an interesting call.
Yes, that it's the Jedi one that speaks.
Yeah,
so I wonder if there's something to that.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I really like this. I think this is S tier.
I like that it does shift, and that I like that his style is shifting all the way through it, that he's not fighting the exact same way. And I like too that he pulls the lightsaber back to him and everything. It's like
that's the only knock against it. I'm gonna need that back.
Yeah.
Devon. It's just the Devon. I don't know. It just doesn't jive. Yeah, it's such a not a Star Warsy name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we said this when we reviewed it, but swap out Talon just for fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that back. Talon. It has so much more of a sinister feeling. It's like Devon, he works at Circle K.
Yeah,
that's it.
He pumps gas down the Jiffy Lube. So yeah,
I like this. Personally.
Yeah, I like it. It can be an S.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
Pretty cool. And I think we probably should get this wrapped up. There's something down there at the end of the corridor. It might be Vario, might be on the rock, might be the Crow. And I don't want to find out which. So we're going to send things back to you guys at the desk. Thanks so much for hanging out with us for some Maul Shadow Lord halftime. Back to you guys.
Nice.
Let's cover some Rebels.
Okay.
Got a big stack here from season 2.
Big old stack of rebels.
We start out with I Feel Cold.
Death.
Season 2, episode 1, where Vader comes in. What a surprise that James Earl Jones comes in.
It's cool.
It's a good fight.
I think it's B. Yeah.
This is...
I really like the line, if that doesn't kill him, what does? Not us. And then they leave. That is like the best time to use that and then to cut and run. That I like the use of humor, can't
forget that shot of Vader, holding up the AT-AT.
ATST, but yes.
ATST, and then dropping, and then the fire.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff.
It's neat. Yep. It's not good stuff. Season 2, episode 4, Seven Sister versus our Rebels. I'm gonna get you.
Yep, I'm gonna just keep following you. I don't like it.
Scooby-Doo villains.
Yep,
hey, look,
I don't like
one.
it. Yeah.
Season 2, episode 9, much of the same, because right after this...
Guess what? We got the baby, too.
And then Ahsoka comes in.
Yeah, it's slightly better, but she's just beating him up.
Dude, she's I really don't... You know what?
You don't like because she's so powerful?
She's ridiculous in this fight.
It is.
She's
she
like
just humbles
godlike.
Yeah.
This is where she starts to get a little much.
Yeah.
I like her all throughout the Clone Wars. I like her show. I don't know what Dave was thinking.
But you're okay with this? Because this comes even after that.
She loses that fight.
She does.
I know some people like to say she won that fight.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Nah.
Vader was about to cut her head off.
Yeah.
If not for Ezra's time travel shenanigans.
This is true.
Season 2, episode 17.
Yeah.
Once again,
They
we've
fall
got
in a
more.
hole.
Yeah, and then they fight some more Inquisitors.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
I just don't like the Inquisitors that much,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I do like this, though.
Yeah.
Season 2, episode 17, a little dream sequence fighting
Yes.
the Temple Guard,
That's kinda
a.k.a. the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I'm not ranking these within the tiers anymore.
Yeah.
Except for maybe these two. So I'm just putting them where we see it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
You'll have to fill me in on this one because I don't remember.
That's the ending where the Inquisitors find this like hidden land that he's at, and then all the Temple Guards like go in against them, and they just kind of close in on them. It's kind of cool. Neat visuals.
C tier.
Okay.
We have season 2, episode 9. This is
Rebels.
a spar between
Yes.
Kanan and Ezra.
Little training sequence, and they're just gonna keep going at it because you know the Inquisitors keep scaring them. Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, it's fine.
Does a job.
Yeah,
And
guys,
now
this
we're-
gets ridiculous.
Now we're in.
This is
okay.
insane. By the way, there's so many mini little fights within all this.
In Twilight of the Apprentice.
Yes.
We already talked about the big one.
Yeah,
Let's do like with the Acolyte. We're just ranking this as one fight.
yeah.
Because this is the Inquisitors versus Maul and Ahsoka. There's so much going on here.
There is.
The only one that's an outlier, I'll do this one first. The little mini beat of Ezra versus Vader. I like this. Might be controversial. I'd put this in B tier. I just think it's a nice, tiny little vignette.
Put it down at the bottom. That's fine.
I'm not afraid of you. Then you will die braver than most. That's like a top 10 Vader line,
Yeah,
man. That's
it's
so
good.
good. The rest of it,
I would say that the rest of it could belong in B though too.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you just put that there.
Favorite part?
Where they have to kill the where Maul's trying to force Ezra to kill the seventh sister. And he ends up, doesn't he drop her off the building?
Yeah, it's
think
been a
he
little
does.
bit since I've seen this fight
Yes.
all the way through.
I'm pretty sure that he's got her.
Yeah.
And he's like, kill her, blah, blah, blah. No, I can't do it. It's not the Jedi way. And then like he ends up dropping her off. And then like, again, Maul just flipping sides
Mhm.
is crazy. We're just out of nowhere. He blinds Kanan.
I like that
Yeah.
part a lot.
I don't really like though the fight between him and Kanan.
Really?
I will be honest, because like he just falls and then that's it. Where it's like,
Yeah.
dude, you set up this crazy thing and it's like, oh, well, all right.
I thought it felt like he'll be back.
Yeah, but at the same time, I wish that he would have put up more of a fight before he'll be back.
It kind of feels like Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, where everybody's kind of got their own angle.
Yes.
And they're all fighting for themselves.
It's crazy where it's like trying to keep track of everything that's going
and
on.
we got a little Maul working with Ezra. I like that.
Yes.
Good stuff.
You like the bad guy teaming up with the good guy.
Yep. It's an
Yeah.
easy way to get my
Mhm.
attention. Why don't we keep up the Rebels hype?
Oh, okay. More Darth Maul hype.
A little Darth Maul hype.
Yes.
Is it S? I don't
To me, it's S.
put it
to
low
me,
S.
Real talk, I think this is one of the best animated things they've ever made. Like, I like how simple it is. I like how much they've grown without any words. Well, even with their words, look what I've risen above. Look what you've become. But then again, the switching of the lightsaber forms to be tricking each other.
Mhm.
It's
It's so friggin' precise.
it's incredible.
And
And you know what?
Mm.
It also feels very much like this, though.
I was gonna say
This
that.
Obi-Wan feels like they seem the same
Yes.
because
100% agree.
he's not going there to murk Vader.
Yeah.
He's going there to have a conversation with him. He's going there to give Luke and everybody time to get off the Death Star.
Yeah.
But we know he's capable.
Yeah.
He could give Vader much more of a fight if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like Dave learned. Obi-Wan versus we're not doing this every week in Rebels. We're
Yeah.
not doing a little bit with the Inquisitors.
Yeah.
We're not going to dilute the good moments in our story because now we're building up to the OT. That's like sacred ground.
It is. And it's
And we're
a different
gonna-
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Because I hate to say it, I feel a little differently about Alec Guinness than I do Ewan McGregor. I love
Okay.
them both, but at the same time, I feel like Alec Guinness is that sacred ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't really mess with that too much.
you shouldn't, at least.
Getting down to the wire a little bit. We still got the big red button. We're agreeing today. What's
I know.
going on?
I don't know. I don't really know. But we're making good points. So we have Tales of the Jedi. We have Yaddle versus Dooku. I do like this fight. I think it's B.
A.
Hey, Really?
This fight's excellent.
It is really good.
I forgot how much I liked this.
Yeah.
The visuals of that door
Coming
closing,
down,
like
yes.
the light leaving Dooku.
Yes, but then she lifts it back up with the Force theme playing. I do like it.
Dude, it's so good.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on a Dooku hype train right now. I read Jedi Lost. I read Dooku Dark Rendezvous. I'm also now reading Master and Apprentice, and he's in that a little bit.
He's a good
Dooku.
character.
I love
He's
Dooku.
a really good character.
Is he an S tier character? Do we got to talk about that?
At some point. I think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk. Maybe soon. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll get around to
Maybe
it.
sooner rather than later. Who knows?
Okay, we're moving on to the next one. We've got more Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Your boy Merrick.
Yeah.
Marok.
The only thing that I think that is worth noting in this one is I like how they fight around that droid.
I guess. This is
I
my
think
least favorite fight from the show.
I think that's cool. Again, that's the only part that's good. Is I like that they work around that droid. I think that's kind of cool. Rey versus Kylo Ren.
Is this our first sequel?
This is our first sequel.
I guess this
Oh
one.
yeah.
What the heck? Why are they all like bunched up in here? What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
I didn't shuffle them. Did you? Anyway, Rey versus Kylo Ren on the second Death Star, Rise of Skywalker. I don't really like this fight. Visually, it looks cool, but the choreography really hurts it.
Yes. I have a love-hate with this fight.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I really like the visuals. I like the stopping with the blades. With
Yes,
the
I think
Force.
that is a good way to show that these kids got the stuff, if you will. But I don't like the reverse grips that are used in it. I don't really like how. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good spot for it. Because I'm thinking that it's fine.
Boo.
Yeah.
Hey, keep on the Rise of Skywalker train. These must not be shuffled.
Yeah.
Kijimi. This is easily the best fight. Finally, some cool ideas.
Yes, I do like the idea of using the dyad, the Force stuff. Yeah, I'm all right with that.
I like
think
that.
it's cool.
This is, man, talk about a little beyond the Dune Sea lore here.
Yeah.
To this discussion about this lightsaber fight in our first tier list is what spawned the pizza roll.
Yes.
Just that being a part of our DNA.
Yep. Look at that. And I think we actually did rank that higher the first time around.
I think it still ended up in B.
Oh, did it?
Because you were like, JJ cooked.
He did.
Moments.
Yeah.
Maybe they were in the air fryer.
He cooked a little. It is in the air fryer at this point. This is cool.
Yeah.
I like how the camera is cutting back. They're being the wipes.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
It's creative.
And I like, too, that when the helmet hits, oh, that's where you're at. Like, that's cool. Why couldn't we get more of that?
Why was the whole movie this well directed?
Yes. It's frustrating. I like that part. It's good.
Good stuff.
Good. I loved you. You were my brother, Anakin.
Oh.
Yes.
Though your face made me think that this wasn't going to be a good one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just get it up there.
Yeah, I was going to say, we don't have much to talk about with it. I mean, I think it's...
But it's better than Duel of the Fates.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Is it better than Duel of the Fates, Connor?
A lot of people would disagree.
Hey, chat, is it better than Duel of the Fates? Yes, it's better than Duel of the Fates. You know why? Hey, chat, these guys know each other. Hey, chat, these guys have 2 movies and several seasons of television to help build up to this fight. That's what makes it awesome.
Hey, production, can I push the button just to get him off this right now? What's going on here?
It's over now.
Yeah, it's S. That's great.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
I was gonna say,
you guys like the prequels too much. You guys glazed them so hard, blah, blah, blah. Hey, dude, it's awesome.
if I have to hear you guys talk about episode 3 anymore, get over it. It's a good film. Yeah, I said it.
It's an S tier.
Yeah.
Look what you made us do. You made us get mad about episode 3.
Yeah.
This is your fault.
Maybe that's the whole thing, that we're going to veto the audience.
You type in right now saying that this is better. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chat got vetoed. The comments got vetoed. Nope. It stays right there.
Yep.
Have fun shooting your free throws. We're moving on to the next one. Talk about peak. Let's keep the train going.
Oh my gosh.
How
Okay.
about
It's good.
the Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi.
Dude, talk about ambiance. Talk about silhouettes. Talk about, oh my, like,
Best
again,
shot in all film history right here. Not joking. This is it.
I'm going to repeat myself. I say this all the time on the show, but I feel like it's one of the best things I've ever actually said on the show. So I'm going to say it again, is name me a movie that is not a sports movie that has a big fight feel than this. You can't. Where the whole movie is building up to this moment. What you just said, the Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet.
Ice in the veins, brother.
That shot of Luke as he turns around. And then what's he do? He doesn't even say anything. He just walks up. It's business time.
And the camera is just still. Static.
Yes.
We're on the sticks.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think lightsabers have looked better.
Yes. I'm so glad you mentioned about the lightsabers. Here's what I wanted to say earlier.
Yeah.
I saw some folks, there was some discourse online recently about lightsabers and how people don't like this version. Let me say it real quick. Where the lightsabers are just effects.
Yeah.
They're not actually a part of the scene.
Yeah.
I disagree so hard.
Yeah.
I agree with you. This movie, Return of the Jedi and Revenge of the Sith, in my opinion, is when lightsabers look their best.
Yeah.
Because I like that they feel separate, that they feel added on because it makes them feel mystical. Like they're an ancient magical weapon.
Yeah. That they don't obey the laws of physics.
Yeah.
And things.
Like why aren't they casting light? I don't know.
Yeah. They just don't.
With a lot of the Disney stuff, again, I liked it in the sequel trilogy because we were doing something different.
Yeah.
And I know that in Attack of the Clones, they've done that. And in Clone Wars, they've used them as like flashlights and stuff sometimes. Yeah. I get that. But there's just something so clean about this effect.
Yeah.
And I think anybody who's ever dabbled in filmmaking, you have that moment where you do your first lightsaber edit.
Yeah.
And it's got that vibe. Revenge of the Sith, they take this another level. The VFX artists actually, they were having a difficulty having the lightsabers stand out against the backdrop.
Yeah.
So they created a mat behind the lightsabers that actually darkened the lava. And that's why they seem so vibrant and so blue.
Yeah.
But you look at this shot and it's like, brother.
It's the shot when they go out onto the, right before Luke gets his hand chopped off. It's that like above shot where they're fighting. I think that's literally the best lightsabers have ever looked.
Yeah.
Yes. When they're out on like that little platform and everything. And it's that shot. Yeah. The catwalk and it's looking down on them. Like they're glowing just enough.
Yes.
But like you can't see the light on Luke's face, but it's still glowing. You can tell that.
Yeah. Feels like wizards, man.
It's good stuff.
It's awesome.
That being said, it's an S.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun having to do our top three at the end. But there you go.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
Hit me with the next one.
What do you think? More Clone Wars?
Let's go. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Do season 6?
Sure.
Season 6, episode 9, Mace versus Mother Talzin. This is kind of fun. Although I don't like the episodes they're attached to.
I was about to say, too, it's really, really short. There's an explosion, and they fall over, and that's it. I think that's being really generous. But yeah, like, go back and watch it, man. There's hardly a fight.
It's fine.
It's something.
Nah, you know what? It stayed a C.
Okay. Right.
Whatever.
Okay.
If you want to die on that hill, then push the button.
Okay. I will die on that hill. Just to move it down one. Just
no free throws this week, huh? We're just
we didn't have it in the budget.
All right. Well, we got season 6, episode 10, Dooku versus the boys.
You know, this one feels the most pulpy. Like, I love Dooku jumping out on that ship just for Anakin to follow him to then break the engine just so he can then jump onto the other ship.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, that's a good spot for it.
I like it too. I like it too.
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting. This is in those final few episodes,
the dream
both
sequences.
in season 13.
Mm-hmm.
So this first one is Anakin versus Dooku, but it's not real.
Yeah, and a lot of it is actually just kind of replay of this, where it's just kind of like, now we're doing that. And Skywalker don't. Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't think it's very good. And I think, too, it's so on the nose.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Mortis was almost too on the nose, too.
Yep.
But then we're just doing it again. I'm like, dude, why are we... I don't like this idea where we're trying to sound smart and foreshadow after the fact.
Yeah.
That's not interesting to me. I know this happens.
Yeah.
I know that that's what he does.
But it's the tale of two halves, because if we go and if we were to watch the tape of that, like, that's different than this.
Yes.
And what I like too is they're using metaphor with the whole, like, are you going to defeat me or are you going to save Anakin? That's one of the things you're going to do. Well, guess what? In saving Anakin, that allows me to win because I'm going to use Anakin as my weapon. There's layers to that.
I agree.
We didn't need this kind of bogging it down.
100% agree. So where does this go?
I'd be okay with an high B or low A. Yeah.
It's good. That is Yoda versus Sidious, by the way.
And the in Yoda's dream sequence during the Lost episodes.
Yeah.
Yes. I really like too when they're both falling and Palpatine is just like laughing and then just disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
It's cool.
Yeah. Tim Curry voicing Sidious during that, which is kind of fun.
They swapped a lot of voice actors for Palps.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. But still, Tim Curry, that's fun. That's a little horror icon in there.
We didn't even mention Tales of the Jedi. That's the man. That's Ian.
Yes, which is cool. Dude, anytime you can get Ian back, I'm here for it.
He's always cooking.
Yes, he is.
Speaking of cooking, Force Awakens. The Snow Forest fight.
You know, I don't really care what you guys say because I know that this is probably going to be a hot take. I really like this fight. I really do.
Is it S to you?
To me, yeah, it's the best of the sequel era.
Really? This is my personal.
I gotcha. I think what I enjoy about it is the fact that this does feel like the fight is deserved. Like the whole movie builds up to this fight. It builds up to that moment where she catches the lightsaber. I like that Finn gets his moment too to fight against Kylo Ren. He does injure him. I hate when everyone's like, she had no training. How could she fight against him? Dude.
The movie goes out of its way to show you why she wins.
Yes. And also, what's the title of the movie? The Force awoke in her.
Yeah.
And
there's literally a moment where
it awakens in her. And then the other thing too is he got shot, he gets slashed, he gets nicked. I mean, there's a lot. He takes a ton of damage before he finally goes down. He's even hitting himself.
Yeah.
I like this. That's just me.
This fight is over criticized in my opinion.
Yes. It's just me. So to me, I know I buzzed you already, but to me it's S. That's just me.
Because I know how much you love it, I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Give it S.
Yeah. We can go.
You know, even looking at this image, I love the visuals, probably more than anything in this fight.
Yeah.
Looking at the crossguard, this really did feel like Star Wars is back.
Yeah, and also it feels like Star Wars is back, but it's also new.
Yes.
At the same time. Like I like the crossguard getting used. I love that shot where the camera's rising up and the tree is falling. Just a couple kids in the woods just smacking each other with sticks. And I love it for that. Mm-hmm. And then also the snow, it feels like they're fighting in Narnia. They're just like in the woods. Just
a lot works for me in this fight. A lot.
It's really, really good. And so, yeah, because of that, since you give it, I'll put it at the very bottom.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up Rebels.
All right.
Episode 10. Got Maul and Ezra versus zombified Kanan and Sabine.
Yeah, this is more of they're my friends, don't hurt them. Your friends are gone. It's a terrible Maul impression. Anyway.
Some training with Kanan and Sabine. I actually really like this.
Yeah, this is cool. This is teaching.
Sets up her arc. Like the only thing in my opinion that sets up her arc in Ahsoka.
Yep.
Season 3, episode 15.
Yes.
Versus Gar Saxon.
Yes.
To win control over the Darksaber.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm like, somewhere right there.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I know we still got some heavies in there, Seth.
Yeah. Oh, we have like all the heavies.
Is everything left a heavy? We'll find out.
I would have to venture a guess. Well, I hope the clone's not in here.
The clone?
Heavy.
Oh. All right, we're done. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Sorry, guys. And this has been Beyond the Dune Sea. Anyway, we're going to have to go to the replay on this. No lightsabers actually touch in this fight. Yes.
Let's run the tape. What is it?
Let's run the tape.
What are we running
this
the tape
is
for?
actually, this is Last Jedi. This is the throne room fight.
Oh, yeah. Because this takes the place kind of
the lightsaber fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to pick this one apart. Production, let's roll that tape.
Yes.
And right here we go.
Yes.
We're about to...
Yep.
I like the indie feel of this. I really do.
Yeah.
It feels like we're in a weird way. It gives me some of that. I know that's crazy.
But at
that's
the same time,
like sacrilege.
it's the opposite of that, though, in the sense that like the camera's doing a lot of work for this, as opposed to the acting's doing a lot of work for this.
I mean, it feels like you had an indie director.
Yeah.
You know, just using the camera. We're not relying too much on VFX or anything.
Yeah.
Like, because this is a set. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the part. Everybody, I know. Yeah. We could do the. Can we rewind? Can we pull back a little bit? Yeah, this is the moment. All right, right here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Go a little slow.
Yeah. We see it. There's guys coming in. There's too many guys coming in. It's very choreographed.
Yes.
Yes.
I understand.
They took a jillion takes.
Are not really involved in the fight. And don't get me wrong, that is part of it.
Yeah.
But here's what I want to focus on. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah.
I want to focus on how this fight makes you feel.
Yeah.
The music is hitting.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's my favorite trope.
Yeah.
It's our bad guy and it's our good guy now together.
Where's this going to go? I like the emotionality on the characters as it's going.
Yeah.
Yes, we keep cutting back in on them and the looks back and forth across the throne room as they're fighting. You know, for all of its faults, I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really, really do like it.
I think the blue and red together rather than crossing.
Yes.
It's cool, man. It's different.
It is.
We could sit here all day long. We could rewind the tape. We could pause. We could say, hey, look, that guy's knife disappears.
Yeah.
Sure. I get it. There's tons of that we could do. And that, you know what? In some ways, that does ding it for me a little bit.
A little bit. But here's the other thing, though, too, is how were these things meant to be seen?
In a theater.
On
for
a
the
big
first
screen,
time.
yes.
How many of you noticed that the first time you watched it?
It's true,
Get out
because
of
you
town.
could go back and nitpick all the greats for different reasons. You know what I learned this week? That there's an ashtray in front of Han Solo on the Millennium Falcon when they're talking about ancient weapons and religions. There's no good with a good blaster by your side. Whatever. I know I just butchered that line, but whatever. There's an ashtray because Harrison Ford was smoking so much on set. Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
There's an ashtray. An actual just ashtray sitting there full of cigarettes. Like on the Millennium Falcon. How'd that make it in there? Yes. But like...
Or what about in the Grievous fight where he's using Anakin and Obi-Wan's lightsaber?
Yes, they didn't even go in there to make another one.
Did you notice that on your first watch?
No, not on my first watch. Exactly. That being said, I think... it's in A. I think it's too high.
Yeah, down maybe. Maybe down. But yes.
There's a good spot for it. But yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think this is an A-tier fight.
I think
it's
so too.
Spectacle. Everything's working.
Yes.
You could sit there and nitpick the choreography if you really want.
If you're like just ready to just destroy us in the comments, you know, we did 3 videos about these.
Yeah.
Might be worth a look. Just throwing that out there. We spent a lot of time and effort on that. So, yeah.
I'm glad we agree on that. I like that fight.
Yeah.
Another handshake. What are we doing today?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
Getting along.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I don't like
Stop.
Marok versus Ahsoka.
Yeah, this
Round
sucks.
2.
It makes me sad. It makes me so sad. Start spinning that blade. It's very samurai, but
It's way too similar to this,
yeah. But somehow this is better.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's all in D tier. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Some heat. It's some real heat.
I think it's all heat.
No,
so.
it's not.
Oh.
This is Barriss from Tales of the Empire. This is Barriss fighting that one Jedi. It's okay.
I remember nothing about it, so that
Yeah.
should tell you everything you need
It's
to know.
okay. It's
I even
down there.
forgot to add that until I was like, wait, I have Tales of the Jedi in here and I have Tales of the Underworld in here. Was there something from Tales of the Empire? Oh,
Yeah.
there was.
A few hits.
Boo. Our final Acolyte fight. This is from the last duel. I love how wire fu this is.
I really like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like also that shot where Chimera's trying to pull Soul's blade to him to turn it off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yes, and then also when he puts when he breaks apart his little shiv and he throws them both at Soul and Soul
just
knocks him away. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty slick.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's A.
You know one thing I don't like about it though? This is the worst lightsabers I've ever looked on Disney Plus.
It looks horrible.
It looks terrible.
It looks absolutely horrible. It's sad because they're cooking. And I like the use of the like the setting they're in. Like I like that they start out in that room and then they work their way out on the platform, and then they jump out of the platform. Like all that's working for me. But I agree.
Lightsabers look so bad.
It's cheeks. It is cheeks.
You know, to emphasize the point I was making up here, notice whenever the lightsabers are swinging, how everything just kind of blends together.
Yeah.
It looks very glow sticky. Like you don't have the red hot or the white hot core anymore.
Yeah.
So like back in the day, and again, you can experiment with this with yourself.
Yeah.
The core is always white, even in the motion blur. Here it's not, because I don't know why they made this decision. It's more realistic.
Yeah.
At the same time, we don't know what plasma swords would look like when they start swinging. We know what LED sticks look like when they start swinging.
Yeah.
And that does take me out of it a little bit. I do think it's still A though. I think it's pretty good.
I think it's A.
Give me a low A.
Okay.
Keep going. We got some good stuff.
We do. Well, before we get there, we have to talk about Shin and Sabine in their first fight. Sabine somehow lives. Yeah.
I don't know. Somewhere in D tier.
Yeah.
It's not the worst part.
No.
But I do
it's
hate
not.
that she gets stabbed. She should have like lost an arm or something.
Yes, or something.
Yeah.
Maybe just nicked.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Palpatine versus Mace Windu.
Well, he fights some other Jedi before that. Yeah.
This has a special place in my heart.
Let's pour one out for our homies, Kid Fisto and
Saucy Tim.
Yes, and Agent Kolar and
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu. Yeah.
I know this gets clowned on a lot too because it's a lot more explicit than like the TLJ fight with the choreography. They're really working around Ian.
Yes. Well, and Sam.
Yeah.
Dude, Sam wasn't a young chicken when they were filming this
I know.
too. Let's be honest.
I still like this though.
Yeah.
Sue me.
It's not terrible. I like what it was, 6:30. Him jumping into that. Yeah. And I like, you got to add on the whole shooting the lightning. I have the power to save the one you love. You got to throw that in there. That's part of this fight. I like it.
It's cool. I like when they cut the window and it breaks.
Oh,
that shot.
That is the best shot where they're both like swinging around. Yeah.
I like
good stuff. Yeah. Maul versus Ahsoka, part 1. Yes.
D tier.
What I mean, they literally he just runs away.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, come on, man.
All right.
Come on.
Let's do the second half of that.
Okay,
I know
second
there's
half.
only like 2 left in here.
Second half.
Yeah.
Second half. Yeah.
Maul versus Ahsoka, Clone Wars season 7.
Sometimes they're cooking, but then there's other times they're not.
Yeah, well, they're not here. Well,
No,
we know they're
no,
cooking
no.
here.
Well, again, sometimes they're cooking in that fight. I think it starts really strong. I don't really like the ending though.
What part of the ending?
I just don't really like the whole that he runs away. I feel like he never has an advantage at all. This is like Ahsoka at her peak. He has no chance. He literally, I never feel like that she's in danger at all during this fight.
Well,
at all.
to be fair, we know rebels exist.
Yes.
That does hurt this a tiny bit.
Yeah.
But I have to separate that because
I get that, but still, he doesn't seem like a threat at all.
Yeah.
And then, too, the following episode with him in the door going down the hallway, I get that those are just clones, but he seems like he's just a machine going down that hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just seems like, wow, he just hit a doorstop and her name's Ahsoka Tano. He can't walk through that door.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bad, dude.
Bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's here. These are the greats. And again, I love facts about this. I like the fact that Ray Park did come back for the mocap with this. That's just some Star Wars DNA. I like that shot where he's like this, take my hand. In fact, if you want to see a whole fan fiction I did about that, we did that for Tales of the Archive, and that was really fun, where she does take his hand. All that's
Maul
great.
Ahsoka? Is that what's in your fanfic?
No. He's way older than her. That's weird. Anyway, after he gets thrown out the window, I stop. I really check out.
Rip the band off. Where are you putting it?
I mean, I would go. I probably B. Sue me. In my cheek. The disrespect, folks.
The question is whether it goes S or A.
Yeah.
I was just letting you kind of say your piece.
Let me hem-haw.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think you have your big 3 in the animation space. I think you have, that's peak Star Wars DNA in terms of its simplicity.
Yeah.
We're borrowing from the OT here.
Yeah.
This is great. We're taking prequel trilogy and bringing that real choreography into the animation.
Yeah.
And then you have this where it feels, that doesn't feel like it could be done in live action.
No.
But it's them at the top of their game with dueling and in this space.
And what's also nice too is where we fall short, unfortunately, with the actors a little bit here with these 2 fights, we actually show what the Emperor, how he would actually move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you have peak stylistic animation. In fact, take that into it too.
Yeah.
Just peak stylistic 2D, peak stylistic 3D, simple OT style camera direction and just overall direction.
Yeah.
And then let's bring in some prequel trilogy level choreography into the animation via mocap. I think you have the Mount Rushmore of Star Wars animation lightsaber fights, in my opinion. Which is the only one that matters because I hit the button.
Yes.
All right. I don't remember who was up, so I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
So,
your thing.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to pull all of these. So these are some more tales from the Empire.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start with this one because it's like a normal lightsaber duel. It's the Seventh Sister versus that Jedi.
Yeah, the other half of this.
It's basically the same duel. It can go with it.
Yeah. Let me just stick it right next to it.
Perfect.
Yes.
And then these 3 all are kind of like Ahsoka versus the Crow. You have like a saber wielding character and then the person not wielding a saber. So is it a lightsaber duel? Is it not?
Yeah.
We're basically making sure you guys have no ammunition in the comments. We talked about them all.
Yes.
Barriss versus the Grand Inquisitor.
It's kind of cool. I like Jason Isaacs.
I love Jason Isaacs. And the animation's great.
It is.
At the end of the day, it's
Yeah. I'm going to say low C, I guess.
It's there.
Yeah. Low C.
So this could probably go with it. Barriss versus the other Inquisitor recruit. It's very similar. Nice visuals.
There's at least some fire, like, or the force field is like getting closer and stuff like that.
Back when it was tricking me that this was going to be a good show.
Yes.
So
there you go. We can put it next to Barriss's other duels against Ahsoka.
And then the last one, Barriss versus the Seventh Sister when she's like a monk on not Ilum.
Garbage.
I don't like it.
No. Get out of here.
Character assassination of Barriss. The cop out.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. Rey versus Dark Rey. It's like 2 hits. All right.
And you hate that.
I do hate that.
But it is a cave.
It is a cave, and caves are cool.
There's something there.
Some interesting visuals.
Yeah.
Rey with sharp teeth.
Yeah.
A new type of lightsaber.
Does that work for you?
I could probably work with it. B. Maybe.
I'm seeing a nice pocket right here.
You think right here?
Yeah, it's like it was made for it.
Okay.
Oh, look how perfect.
It's right next to it.
It slots.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, what's this doing here? Grand Inquisitor versus Kanan. Did we miss this one during the Rebels?
Oh, yeah.
Got put in the wrong pile?
Yes, that's the one where they're in the cave and the monsters are there that are helping.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in that hangar at the start, right? And
yes,
it kind of moves
it's in
back.
the shadows. Yeah.
Honestly, we should have just created another like Obi-Wan and Grievous tier, Kanan and GI tier.
Yes, exactly.
D's probably mean, but at the same time, like I just don't think this is that interesting.
Where are there other duels? I don't even see them.
Well, there's a couple. I don't know.
There's some here. Yeah.
That's the finale duel.
Yeah.
That one's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's mean, but
okay. There you go. Ooh. We got Dooku training Grievous in Gendy's Clone Wars.
Oh, one last Gendy.
Yes. If I may be so bold, I do think that this is one of the better training sequences. In this show, I think it's kind of special because like we see so little of him. Like, fortunately, it's not represented here, but he only fights Asajj Ventress.
Wait,
like
not represented here. We can't have that.
I know.
Where's it go? Wait, no. Time out. Asajj Ventress versus Dooku.
Yes.
Gendy Tartakovsky. Where does that go?
Yeah. B. Maybe.
Right there.
Yep,
okay,
there
cool.
you go. Cool.
There it is. I know the keyboards are firing. They're like, wait.
Yeah, hold on.
Wait up, John Bernthal. It's right there.
We got you. But yeah, that I like that Grievous is shown like a threat, but yet he still can't even touch Dooku.
Yeah.
Dooku's like just
I like the way he
the floor with
fights.
him. Oh yeah, he's
So
just sitting there.
precise.
And then also I like too that the whole like, you're holding the saber too tightly. Now you're not holding the saber hard enough. Now you're holding it too tightly, and then just is able to just, take him
Something
out.
about one-armed Sith Lords,
It's
fighting.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Cool.
Elegant weapon
An elegant weapon.
for a more civilized age.
Cheated a little bit. We got one left to go. And I just want to admire the journey we went on here today. Every lightsaber duel, and I know there's probably going to be somebody who's like, actually, in
missed
Clone
one.
Wars Season 3, Episode 2, 20 minutes in, these two characters hit their lightsabers once and then kept going. Fine, it's F tier. You feel better now? Anyway, take a look at this list. We got some peak. We got some, let's be honest, still pretty peak.
Yeah.
I mean, S and A.
Stuff I'd watch again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Get it out of here.
Super boo.
Super boo.
Yeah. It's a Dragon Ball reference for you kids.
Thanks for being a part of Tier List Madness. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to keep the hype train going, we've got one more list ready for you next week. And oh boy, it's one I can't believe we haven't done yet. Seth, pull the last lightsaber fight. Let's end this.
We have Luke versus Vader aboard the second Death Star.
Listen, we know it's S tier.
Yep.
Now here, this is fun.
Mm-hmm.
We have to rank the top 3.
Yeah.
So get it up there. We know it's there. We are in agreement. This is the top 3.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes. 100%.
I wonder if it'll be different than last time.
Yeah.
How would you rank the top 3, Seth? What is your top 3?
Vader versus Luke. Second time around is my favorite still.
Okay.
Yeah. Then depending on the day.
Today's the day, brother. Pick it.
I think then I would go episode 3, then I would go episode 5. I think.
Seth,
But on certain days, that can flip.
Seth, today we've shook a lot of hands.
Yeah.
I think we got to do it one more time.
Okay.
I think you could rearrange these any day of the week.
It's true.
I just really love the simplicity, the camera movement, the environment, the emotionality.
Yes.
And of course, the final moment that we wax poetic on the weekly.
Yes.
How this fight ends. It's my favorite moment in all of Star Wars. It will always be my favorite moment in all of Star Wars. But this is all S, man.
It is.
It's so good.
Yes. It's what makes Star Wars Star Wars.
There's your S tier, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Tier list madness out.